this? Like this? this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? like this?
Overthinking gains and costs, so hit the pause. I'll keep it calm enough to win back the name that I lost. Switching up memories, thought I had dementia. Finding vital arteries that come in to get ya. Got the sauce like pesto. Cops got magic on lock, gonna hit me with a resto. No need for no Glocks out here in Fresno. Talking to puppets, call me Geppetto. When I talk to God, all he tells me.
1,000 miles away from me, men searching hell for blood they see. Burn forever in love and peace, else you find your enemies.
Mentic hazard on the wall, buzzing in my eyes, I cannot disguise my yearning for the black moon's call. Been around, take him down, learning to fly, shooting rebounds. It looks like I've cursed myself after all. Hits you like a train, talking heads, makes you kinda lose it in acoustic when you're marked for death. I'll remember you forever till my very last breath. A lifetime endeavor, and this time no more mess.
1,000 miles away from me, she holds her secrets, hers to keep. Mine ungrateful, they will keep. I'll guess the answers as need be.
Pipeline for you to measure. Found it in starving half smiles and selling whatever. I found it interesting that we were aging together when for spacewalk, but I forgot the fucking tether. I gotta phrase that better. Ideas I can't place, erased by weed and getter. Remembering syllabus is smoking till I'm light as a feather. I'm swapping type of relevance and what I do is felonious. Can't complain cause I'm living the dream. Crazy how it makes you feel with all these words and means. And none of that is important, we all still suffer and bleed. I provide for my own, I'm the peaches and the cream. I'm good enough, I'm the ants and the meats. Ending with a theme, producing many televies. Swap realities, fuck the formalities. Clock keeps moving, no time to worry about the casualties. Baseline, fighting it harder than your mom's clip. Beat that pussy up, but I throw it in a mosh pit. Just kidding, it's a cockpit, not a cockpit. Feminism, that's what it takes for you to stop it. Damn, I've had enough of me, time to pipe down. Need to get a bit of cleanup, bitch, I'll wipe down. Not sure which have to clean, I gotta focus. Only thing I know is that this change starts right now. Change done happened, bitch, I'm older than Yoda. I've been ninja, but I still can't call Williams in Sonoma. I'm a connoisseur, convenience, I ain't no Casanova. Shoulders getting tired of this head that I carry over, and I'm lost, hitting my head over and over again. Can't barely trust myself, and I'm always having to defend every thought and every outburst, pushing me off the deep end. Can never work in deep ends, can't wait till the lease ends.
Game face, same day, on site. I ain't kidding, yeah. Black sack, money back, I pay him 50s, yeah. I keep the 50 with me, don't mix your business with me. I'm off the set, I'm off that pack, so don't be playing with me. Gleaming and cruising, man, I'm dreaming of the heydays. Wake up without the reason, leave the mask on while I'm sleeping up in sketch ray. I'm on a mission, doctor said I caught a case of double vision. Saw my brain spinning like it was some Beyblades. Spray them down, clean them out, I use the Windex. Violence is my cash and I sure know how to spend it. Gleaming in the Calabasas, keeping base no friendless. When it hit the fan, I couldn't even go to friendless. Fix me down in my off time. I give a birdie for a court fine, bitch. Got to bustin' cause they after me. Chasing down the dust just to get their money. Game face, same day, on site. I ain't kidding, yeah. Black sack, money back, I pay him 50s, yeah. I keep the 50 with me, don't mix your business with me. I'm off the set, I'm off that pack, so don't be playing with me. I had rentals and broads in vogue. Paid my dues, but they still kept on asking for more. Institution was lax, just like a jamboree. Had an itch just to scratch, and so I burn and flee. Went deep into my grave just to clear my head. I lost the stash, I lost the whip, and cost from that done took my bread. Now they looking at my friends, who do ustedes. In this Mobius strip, they trying to drive me crazy. I was fluid, I let the pain through. Now I'm running around with a can and a bang tube, looking for the nitty gritty, baby, just to hang loose. When I needed something sweet, she'd always game face, same day, on site. I ain't kidding, yeah. Black sack, money back, I pay him 50s, yeah. I keep the 50 with me, don't mix your business with me. I'm off the set, I'm off that pack, so don't be playing with me. Yeah, I'm disgusted. Baby faced with these guys can't be trusted. Hunting demons like I'm dog. If I don't move, it won't be long. No payout because my merch ain't V-Lo. Got on board, no plane, no ski-lo. Dead eye hitters on my ass, so B-Lo.
I ain't no street boy, bitch. You better watch your fucking mouth before this liquor hit. Yeah, so damn holy, I might just crash in a stable. Yeah, I would've brought you some shit if I thought you were able. Alone in the kitchen, man, I thought I was Stella. Laid them lyrics on top and now it's all Irella. This numeric, man, you know I had to speed out. Watch it for a minute, yeah, I had to get the weed out. This numeric, man, you know I had to speed out. Watch it for a second, yeah, I had to get the weed out. Time displays, takes a toll on the mind. One of a kind, schemes come around, be something I can count on to calm my mind. I think it might be a sign of distant rhyming techniques. I pretend I am besting for these hopeless dreams of lasting. I stay steady fasting like it's a rite of passage blasting. Spray some confidence to mask the casting. Piece by piece, man, you know I had to speed out. Watch it for a minute, yeah, I had to get the weed out. Piece by piece, man, you know I had to speed out. Watch it for a second, yeah, I had to get the weed out. I rarely see them dollars, dress up in penny Prada, do my own shit, crack my own hits, play cool like Jeffrey Dahmer. Spicy pepper in my salsa, imported from the coaster. Chopped and mixed the shit and now it's cheating like Sammy Sosa. As if he wasn't a fucking boast, a firecracker in the mailbox, and that's why they call it postal. Why ask me? Cause I know so. Been playing it right, so don't go. I've been studying numbers, Sudoku. Now I'm just numeric, I'm loco.
mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this?
Sick of retention, always look aside for who to mention. Clashing and bashing anyone who can't match your extensions. Branding the wheel like it's a new invention. Scare a lady cop right out her pension. Icy gash, look at that, hit him down under. Straight up like a wombat. Keep it unibomb, under wraps, no contact. That's a bum fact, thought you would've caught that. Finding a case, everyone is keeping guns hidden. Stealing from the poor, get to the fat like a circumcision is submission. And it's jaded like a mortician. No more studios, I'ma need a real kitchen. Sauce like it's marinara. Need to catch some C's or at least some marinara. It's a parody that you satire. Evening on a Tuesday with some cheap attire. Keeping secrets like the wire. Missing a visitor, coming to finish it. Back in the flash, just like a Minuteman. Placing the stash, vibe on a cigarette. What's up with that? Reckon the dinner plans. Yeah, it's a fact. We put them in killer's hands. Working like that, you better be steady for enemies that I have. Possessing the kill 'em blow. Yeah, act like that. Go ahead and knock my head off. Facts that slap backhanded with the payoff in the playoffs. Getting so heavy, give you the day off. Telling you to back up, telling you to stay off in the AM. In the daylight was trial Salem. Burn me at the stake, it's okay. I'll be famous in the chaos. It'll be fine, mine will come to save us in the breach, on the field, inside of the craters. Players, what's up? Spending all your dough up in the hopes you might fuck. Guessing we be stressing within the business of bad luck. There is no end in sight, yet there was never enough, and I should know it. Living in the past, there is no reason to show it. Like it's early September, bitch, I'm about to blow it up. Turn that thing around, let me see you strut. Call me what you like, I couldn't give two fucks, bitch. Yeah. Tuesday, motherfucker. Peach boy. Yeah. What?
Pain dripped across my body. You know fashion ain't just my hobby. I've been lobbying around. You ain't got no reason to call me. And if you miss my intentions, I'm sorry. Taking inhibitions as a mission. I ain't owe no motherfucking dowry. Word. Just because you heard don't make you part of no herd. Juxtaposition, yeah, that's absurd. A lot of folks shitterbugs, just gotta hit 'em up. Thought he's need gas, yo, bitch. I fill him up, bitch. Yo, pillars up, I ain't no put something palm me, yo, ass like Miami. What is up? Watch it. I ain't no garbage. Yo, raps is garbage. Call me crazy, I'm carnage. Shut me down, I just started. Lots of blood in this carbon. Metapod, yeah, I hardened. Got more hoes in a garden. Stay untamed like Bacardi. Pain dripped across my body. You know fashion ain't just my hobby. I've been lobbying around. You ain't got no reason to call me. And if you miss my intentions, I'm sorry. Taking inhibitions as a mission. I ain't owe no motherfucking dowry. Y'all heard that shit.
some straight up fire. You all know Peach Boy dropping the hottest tracks of 2018, y'all. Word.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, we're back. Hey, what the hell? A camera's fixed. We're back. We so back. Camera's fixed. Maybe I gotta turn down the brightness on this damn thing. Wrong one. That's good. Alright. Hope it doesn't kick me. Don't kick me, please. I'm the world police. You can't do this. Brightness down. There we go. Guys, holy crap. It's taken 1.5 years, but we've finally fixed my webcam. Yep, it's not even doing the ADHD thing anymore. Bummer. I actually kind of like that effect on the camera. Oh, and I suck still. Sorry guys, it's not going to change the level of gameplay that we're dealing with, unfortunately. It's still going to be very not professional. Even though I am pro-rated. But I'm pro-rated on Team Fortress 2. I'm not pro-rated on this fucking ADHD Adderall shit. I'm not that good. We're after... Oh, come on. Come on.
Would you forget about the coffee?
Every time there's a new Call of Duty comes out, I get worse. I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of replay mode videos. He's got a good idea of why that could be. Smaller map size, less time, shorter time to kill here. And this guy can kill me one shot with this. If I hit him with this shotgun, though, at any range, doesn't even matter if I'm touching him with it, he's not gonna die. Everybody's allergic to dying from shotguns. It's my fault. It really is my fault for using this damn gun. Watch this. Here we go. We're gonna get something. We're gonna walk away with something with this life. Oh, fuck. God, I miss Halo. You guys remember when Halo was good? 10 plus years ago. Literally, we're almost 20 years away. In 2 years, Halo 3 is going to be... Or no, excuse me, in 1 year. In 1 year, Halo 3 is going to be 20 years old. I can't even make a feel old yet type joke. That's just... That is genuinely, that is genuinely upsetting. That's just upsetting. Halo 3 is going to be 20 years old, and we still haven't had a Halo game since then be good. Oh no, Reach is alright. I do like Halo Reach. Halo Reach was actually probably my favorite Halo game for a good long while. That guy shot down our fucking helicopter. Ooh. I'm just going to stand right here and wait for him. Actually, no. Oh, I got his bitch ass. There he is. I thought he was closer. Oh no, it's this Josiah on OF guy. He's fucking bad. We have to kill him. Luckily, he's on the enemy team this time.
Thought you safe in your vice while you stay content and run with dual knives. It's advice. Guessing that I gave you a fright. Looking back at letters you sent, I'm hoping that it's nice now. Even if it's not so great right now, no reason.
What's this fucking guy doing? Hey, get in there. Start fucking pulling your weight here, Buster. This is the fucking... We're in the middle of World War III right now. Just gonna stand there? You're gonna camp in World War III? Really? You're gonna camp in World War III? Oh! American integrity is on the line, and this is how you're acting? This is our integrity on the line. I don't want to look like an idiot, dude. Fuck. Oh shit, I'm not really. There he is, he's in the damn corner. Mother fricker. Sorry guys, I don't have the chat open. Oh, it doesn't matter.
got you safe in your vice while you
Guys, we're not gonna be doing a. I'm gonna be real here, guys. We're not gonna be doing a full-on like solo music stream until I get my computer fixed. It's currently in the shop. We took it to the shop. It's a Mac, so it's in the Mac shop right now. It's with the geniuses. It's with the third-party geniuses right now. They're working on it. They're working hard on it. I'll be sure to give them a shout out so you guys know who to go to if you're local at all. But yeah, no. They are working hard right now, and I'm going to change my fucking loadout. This is... It's making me upset. Excuse me. Guys, I've been eating a lot of pickles. I'm dealing with some parasites right now. We're trying to kill parasites. I just drank a lot of prune juice and tea. Just got done with the prune juice drinking, actually, so you guys don't have to. That guy, I got a hit marker on that. I still got the kill, but, like, I got a hit marker on that? It wasn't even through a wall or anything. It was, like, direct hit. It was, like, nice and close. Oh, great. Watch this. He's in here still. I know it. He's not. What a bastard. And we still win. So I'm still getting these W's. Alright, 5. Last time it was 11:34. What do you guys think it is? It can't be better. Oh. 520. It's a worse KD. This guy down here, he's got a 5 KD with 5 kills. What an asshole. Is he joined late? Oh, there's only 4 guys on the other team. Yeah, no fucking wonder. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy upon my soul. Ugh. And we're back at it, and we're back at it again with another classic. Talk to me slowly, I don't want to rush things. The faster I want me, the more I distrust games. I wonder if any of you guys came in from the new Discord that I just joined. No. Guys, leave a like if you haven't. Leave a like if you haven't. It helps the stream. It helps me. Helps you. All 2 of you guys in here right now. There's 2 of you guys in here. There's 1 like. Who's not fucking paying up? Who's not paying up? Who's not paying up? Vlad, you getting in this? Get in this. Get in this bit. I'll hop into the MVC real quick. Get up into the bit. Yeah.
2 of you guys.
Hey.
There's 2 of you guys.
Oh, hold on. Turn that thing on. Turn that thing down. It's coming true on the stream. We gotta yo, I gotta do some sound mixing. So give us a 10 count here, Buster. Give us a good old 10 count real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's the best 10 count I think I've ever heard. This is gonna help out massively. That's good. All right, you're coming through nice and good. I'm gonna see if I can option my sound coming through on Discord. You and my music are coming through the same audio, so we're gonna take it. It's at 200%. Goodness gracious me! All right, there we go. All right, there we go. I think this is a good place to leave it. How you been? How you been, Vlad? How you been living?
Well, I gotta change my fucking company that I've been going through.
Oh yeah, you finally lost the superpower.
Too much mold, bro. It's like it's so much mold. It's a health hazard. You know, it's like they need to fix their shit, bro.
I think the only solution is you gotta start growing. I think that's the only thing you can do at this point. You got a choice here. You're an agriculture guy, or you come from an agriculture family. Start growing it or give it up.
What is that thing you got on the camera?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I seen it in my face. I was like, what is that?
What are you talking about?
Hold
There's
up.
nothing there.
That's a prop.
Is it not a prop?
The
Yes, it is.
I had
take
a
the orange tip off my air socks. I'm a fucking asshole.
Yo, for $70 though on Facebook Marketplace, I met with some nice black gentleman, and he sold me it.
He sold you a what?
He sold me a tent with a light and some fans and basically everything I need.
You did it? You got it? Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Hydrophonic City. Yeah, start growing, brother. I say use this time and take a tolerance break as well, man. This will be good. This will be good for you. And then when you come back and you start smoking your own shit, dude, it's going to be like you're going to get so fucking zonked. You're going to smoke much less of it, which you're going to have a lot less of it, too. Especially for that first yield, but then once you get the rest going, it'll be you'll be in Steez City or Steez City.
Actually, I am going to do that,
Yeah.
but I'm going to keep getting some packages too, and
From the
I found this new company.
Oh,
I found a new company. They charge a little bit more, about $80 more per ounce, but they do literally 50% off the entire order if you use Bitcoin. So I'm like, all right, how do I get Bitcoin?
Well, it's just only if you use Bitcoin. Then you gotta do all this crazy math to figure out like what you're actually spending.
Yeah,
I forget what the thing was called. I used to buy Bitcoin through a service on an app. I think I still may have it. No, I don't. I think I've sold it since then.
I looked up how much do you think one Bitcoin is worth right now?
Last time I checked, it was like 20,000, something like that. I think it's close.
Oh
to
my
12
god,
now.
it's like $60,000. It's like $70,000.
Oh, it jumped again. Oh fuck.
Like $68,000, I think. Some.
Yeah. I checked like 2 years ago. It was at like 20K. I thought it would drop since then. Fuck.
Yo, Buddhist Priest, what's up, bro?
Is he in his bed?
He?
Is he in his bed? 100K.
Yeah.
100K. Look at this
Got the
tool.
100K.
Look at this tool. Fuck you. He's upset with me. Buddhist Priest, we gotta settle this. What's going on, man? Why are you upset with me? What did I do? I've explained. Oh, we got Matt in this. We got Matt in this bitch too. Yeah, what's good, Matt? I don't remember giving you a. Oh wait, no, yes I do. Yo, Matt, what's up? What's up, Big Chili? Yeah, we gotta get this figured out. Buddhist Priest. What's going on, man? What's happening? I did just explain at the start of the stream, or before you got in, we're not going to have any solo music streams for a while because my computer that I have all my music on is currently in the shop. It's getting fixed up. We're going to have new tunes ready for the show very soon. This is stuff that nobody except for me has heard before. So it's going to be new stuff, hot, super hot fire. Don't worry about that. We're going to have... I'm dramatic. All right, no, that's fine. You're allowed to be dramatic here. That's fine. That's all you gotta say. But we're gonna have some new music coming for you guys very, very soon. It is in the pipeline. It's coming down. It's currently with the geniuses at Apple. They're fixing up my MacBook that I use to make music. So don't worry. We'll have more music coming down the pipeline. Not AI generated, by the way. This is all pro-human or whatever. There's no AI generation. There's definitely still there's a couple songs. I got some stolen loops. There's a couple songs with some samples. But
Hey, does it count as AI music if I've lost my humanity?
I guess we're all technically artificial intelligences, right? We all have had our intelligence artificially given to us, right? It's not necessarily something you're born with. Artificial means man-made, right? So it's like most intelligence as a concept already is man-made. So I thought that guy fucking killed him. Son of a bitch. If I've lost my humanity, that's pretty good. Oh, I just ran right through that. Just ran right through that fucking claymore, no problem. This game rocks. Yeah, we're the world police, so we're here in Iran, and we're taking them down. Take that! Oh shit! Just make it sound spicy, bro. Yeah, I'll get some. I wrote all my songs, originals. All right. You can stream my music in the meantime. Absolutely. Yeah, no, Buddhist Priest, please, by all means. Yeah, no, please. If you guys want your music on the show, feel free to send it to me. Discord is right there. I'll give you guys.
You got some good tracks. I'm not gonna lie, you got some good tracks on there.
Yeah, no, I like Buddhist Priest stuff. It's pretty good. It's
I get kind of burnt out. Like me personally, I get burnt out on the synth wave though. I think you should do more like, almost like I don't want to say dubstep, but something a little heavy hitting.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to lean more into like the looks bad in there type tracks. Like I'm trying to lean into more of a dreamy electronic kind of aesthetic. That's
bro, Buddhist Freaks, you are right about that. When I walk into the liquor store, I hear the same 3 songs every fucking time. Like I can't imagine working in a damn retail store and hearing the same fucking. Actually, my buddy works at Walmart, and he said he kept hearing they had a Paramore song, and I liked it. We both like this song. It's like "Ain't It Fun" by Paramore.
Oh my god, yeah, we can't get away from that song. It's literally been playing nonstop since it released 10 years ago. Yeah,
it's a good song, but it's just you don't want to hear it every day. I like Paramore is like one of those bands that I listen to when I'm in the right mood for it. So if I just hear it when I'm walking around, I was like, like I don't want to hear it right now. I got to be in the mood for Paramore.
Who cares if a computer can pick it up? So the same. Did you? No, absolutely. Yeah, the 12 jewels selling pop music. No, I've been having a fucking problem with Shoreline Mafia and Atlantic Records. One of my songs literally predates their shit. One of my songs literally predates the song that they keep copyright claiming my shit for. And I have to explain this every time, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's fucking Atlantic Records and they can do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Yeah.
They know they don't have a case, and that if it ever got escalated, they'd be in some deep shit. Or not really, because it's not really. But morally and just scientifically, mathematically, I'm in the right. Right, but yeah, there's nothing really that can be done. So
dying in the fake world,
dying in the fake world, dying in Iran.
Ain't it fun?
That's it. Yeah, that's gonna be fun time to explain in like 10 or maybe even 5 years probably when it comes out that like actually it was far more than 3. It was a lot more than 3. They did the same fucking shit in the Vietnam War where it's like, oh, we gotta keep morale up. We gotta keep.
Is it true the lead singer of Disturbed signed a missile? Disturbed.
Really?
Missile. Let me see. I think I heard that somewhere. Missile signing.
Like one of these missiles that's happening right now.
Disturbed frontman David Draymond signs Israeli artillery. Fuck Hamas. Ooh,
hell yes. Hell yes. Oh my fucking god, dude. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so fucking cool?
You know what? They're gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna end your entire career and make your band into nothing if you don't do this." He's like, "Oh, yes, sir."
I don't even think that's it. I think he just does that. He just does that. They don't even have to threaten him. He just does that. He would just do that.
Why am I getting a random follow from I'm looking at Instagram. I got a random follow from some. It says France pointing arrow to USA. Fucking Muslim guy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't know. Unfollow him and block and report him. I don't know. I wouldn't put up with that shit.
I'll be following Mr. Traumatic. You know him?
Yeah, no, you're talking about him. Yeah, we know. Everybody knows Traumatic. Come on.
He's probably the biggest, right? He honestly kind of the biggest thing in the UK. If you know what you're talking about when it comes to UK music, he really did. He self-made his whole self. He didn't do no. They tried to cancel that.
He would never sign a missile. He would never do
that. He signed a missile going at his own government. He hates it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. God damn, that is just sorry. I'm sorry to still be talking on that. That is just the funniest shit ever. It's Disturbed. I'm like surprised. Like I was expecting, like that's something I would expect out of fucking Lars Ulrich, right? That's something I would expect out of fucking Metallica. That is not something I would expect out of Disturbed.
I feel like Lars would actually be kind of like he would like surprise everybody and be super like pro-Palestine or something. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know. Whatever. Lars. Fuck it. Fuck Lars. Fuck that guy.
LarsUlrichIsrael.com.
I'm just Metallica's absolutely done like mad shows in fucking Tel Aviv. Like,
Lars
there's no
Ulrich.
fucking way.
Let me read you something. Lars Ulrich is of Jewish descent from his father's side, with Ashkenazi Jewish ancestry. His maternal grandfather.
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, that's something absolutely I would expect out of Lars Ulrich. I think he's probably pissed off right now that the Disturbed lead singer did it and he didn't get asked to.
I don't know more.
That's so
Drama.
so funny.
Yo, I wish honestly, I like James Hetfield. I like his voice. Some people don't.
Yeah.
I wish he should just do his own solo project in the style of Load and Reload, like a blues rock sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear James do like his own solo blues rock shit with some acoustic guitar. Like, it would be I've been saying this for over 10 years.
Yeah.
I want him to do this shit, man. And it's like, he's just going to die with that fucking shitty band. Their new album sucks.
But they still make money, so it's like at some point you gotta bite the bullet and be like, yeah, no, I'm just kind of in this to make money and not really to push the genre forward or even make stuff that people like. It's just for making money. That's the cruelest joke about music. Oh wow, that was not good.
I will say one thing, Buddhist Priest, you do have some good visual design. I like your edits that you do with visuals.
No, he's got a good eye. Buddhist Priest, he's got a very good eye. There's a reason why he's in this business and not another business, so to speak.
You know what? I got to a point where I was making a bunch of thumbnails and shit, and I got to a point where I would just download random people's images and just like modify them to make them look better. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, if I could literally be a photographer and just like I could like touch up people's images.
It's literally the easiest fucking. It's so easy. Jason Lee can do it, right? That's what Jason Lee. He was Syndrome in The Incredibles. He did My Name Is Earl.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a skater.
I vaguely know who that is.
He's pretty cool. He's alright, I guess. I really like My Name Is Earl.
Do I sound overtly like I've been drinking?
No, I think you just kind of outed yourself there.
I did out myself because I wanted to see how good I was doing. Now I'm going to drink more.
Well, now I know you're fucking. Now you're fucking drinking. I'm gonna fuck with you.
You know why? You know why I'm drinking though?
Why is that?
My last Lit Farms package came with, they gave me literally, I complained about mold, and they said, all right, we'll pick out 3 Supreme strains. That's like $350 worth of money. Yeah. And so they sent it to me. I opened up every single bag. All of them smell sour. All of them got mold. I looked at UV light and everything. It's like, nah. Yeah. I told them, send them a message. I said, hey, cancel my membership, and, it was nice knowing you. Yeah. You guys did when you guys do well, you do well, but when you don't do well, it's like it's unforgivable.
It really is. I mean, you can't just double that up. Are you actually able to give them like photographic proof? Did you do that the last time before you got this?
I every single time I open up a package, I take like because you know what, iPhone takes shitty pictures. It takes good videos and shitty pictures. So I take a video, then I clip the pictures out of the video.
I think you should just send them the video.
I mean, I do send them the video, but the only reason why I have to clip the pictures is because the damn the subreddit won't allow videos, so I have to take pictures for that reason. But I stopped talking to the people in the subreddit because they're all kind of retarded.
Yes, well, yes, they're potheads. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
I mean, there's a lot of them I mean, I've been talking. You know what? Fucking AI came through on this one because it was it's the one that showed me. It really did, because I've been using it, Gemini specifically, because Gemini got Google access, and it can find shit like more easily.
Yeah, it's a much better search engine. Yeah.
So when I'm talking about like strains of weed and shit, I want it to be able to have that access, and so I've trained my Gemini to be like my weed expert. I've told it all the strains I like. I've told it all the strains I've smoked and what I like about them and what I don't like about them. And so it was like, well, if you're having problems with Lit Farms, try these companies. And it said, this company right here is really good if you like old school strains. And I went to their fucking website. Bro, I am like excited, bro. I saw King Louis on there. I've been wanting King Louis for 10 years.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean, though, that's the thing with it, though, is like they like a lot of these companies, they know like who their fucking, they know who their product, who like no, sorry, so they know who their demographic is, which is like people like us, or well, what stoners, right? They're fucking stupid, and they most of the time they're like drug addicts, right? So it's like 90% of them are not going to give a fuck. Like they're not like guys.
Yeah,
I take it back, they're not. Yeah, they're not guys like us where they care about what they're fucking smoking, right? They just kind of need something, right? And they just can't go to like a dispensary or don't want to for whatever reason, you know. That's like that. You have to like you gotta start shopping by demographic. Who's actually buying from these companies, right? Who's like who are they selling?
Buddha is right. Buddha is right. He said that they do have their own strains. Lit. I've tried some of their strains. I've tried Petrol Pie was one of theirs. Lit OG was one of theirs. I tried both of those, and they're good. They have good genetics.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. See, Lit OG's Lit.
We did Lit Farms here in Oregon. Yeah.
I can tell you I can describe to you exactly how Lit OG felt. It felt like it was a great daytime strain. It made me super like, whoa, man. And it made everything bright and colorful. I was like happy and like energized. And then that one molded, you know, it's like, cause those things had like, I swear to God, I've tried everything. I use boiling water and alcohol to sanitize my shit. I use both. And then it's like, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it's the way you store it or it's the way you do this. I've done everything, bro. I've tried everything. I've been OCD.
It molded. It's because of a lot of the pesticides and shit that they put on this crap. You know,
well,
like the growing methods, they're just not the same, and it's not like a quote unquote natural growing method. You're just not going to come across that stuff anymore. What
they did, hey, you know what? Lit really, what they do is they've got such a high volume of customers now. This is what I was reading from like past experience. They used to be really good, but then like recently they kind of like, I think the volume of orders they get, they can't keep up with it. They can't keep their environment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're gonna run out of the good stuff really quick, and then when they don't have anything to send, they're just gonna be like, we'll send him whatever. He just needs weed, right?
Yeah, I know mold is natural, bro, Buddha, but it's like, it shouldn't be molding after 12 days of opening a fresh pack, you know? Like, I opened these packs today, these ones I got. I was so excited. I got Gastropop, Gas Leak, and Chemdog. Gas Leak was supposedly on Reddit, people saying this is the strongest bud they have. And then I opened it up, they all smell musty, they're wet and soggy feeling ass, and it's like, I'm not gonna put that in my lung. Yeah. And even I can pop the nugs open and even see the spores flying off of it. You know, it's like I'm not doing that.
No, yeah. It's good. This is why I stepped out for Lent. This is why I'm stepping out, and I kind of don't really want anything to do with it because I would love to have the time and like the energy to like grow it myself. But like if you don't have the time or energy to grow it yourself, it's kind of time to get out of the game. It really is time to get out of the game.
My buddy Semper, who's growing out in Nevada,
right? Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, if you ever need some beans, let me know. And I was like, hey, shit, I might hit you up on that.
Yeah, get some seeds, man. Start growing. It teaches you like some serious life skills. If you're able to like, it's a fairly easy plant to grow and like take care of. If you're able to do that, like you'll be able to put two and two together when the time comes and you need to start growing your own food, right? When a disaster eventually strikes and you need to start growing your own food type shit.
Yo, Matt, I want to talk to you about that. I had a package. I bought those. I have Bovita packs. I bought them. I paid the $20 for them, and I was sticking them in some of them. And I actually had a package of bud that went bad because I put the Bovita in there. Because when it's, do you drop something?
No, you'll see that in a second.
Would you hit yourself in the head? The damn the Bovita pack, bro. I swear to God, I put the Bovitas in some of them because I was like, maybe they need more moisture or whatever. The moisture, they made them bad. It's because when they come from the factory, when they come from Lit Farms, they already have mold in them. They've got a compromised growing setup. So if I add a humidity pack, I'm just inviting mold to grow faster. So I'm better off when, like my last batch I had Bangkok Purple and Super Silver Haze. I dried that shit out in the open air for 2 days, and then I put it into a jar afterwards. And they lasted long enough for me to enjoy them. But, you know, like 12 days is still nothing, right?
Yeah, no. The thing is like they're still trying. Like a lot of the guys on the West Coast, we're still like trying to.
Hold up.
Since
I'm gonna try that with
2020,
my
everybody tried to grow, and everybody was selling for a while. But there's like still this oversaturation in the market, and they're still just trying to get rid of old product. So it's not like it's not they're just trying to get rid of old product, and since there's no really rules on like front facing, and since you're not really in a regulated market, you're gonna come into contact with a lot of this bullshit anyway. But Buddha Priest, you're absolutely correct. You need to know about growing mushrooms for survival, and that will actually help you if you start to learn about like that and how to sterilize environments for mushroom growing. You'll be able to sterilize your environment so that you don't get any type of mold or anything on shit, because growing mushrooms is probably one of the hardest. It's probably one of the harder things to do, especially if you're not like already agriculturally inclined. Fungi is like it's a dangerous game. It really is, especially if you're like a forager. I used to do some, and I still occasionally do. I do some foraging.
Bro, all the people I know that ever grew mushrooms were army guys.
Yes. Well, yes, and that's the thing. Those guys, they know a lot more about it because they kind of have to, and they get, you know, a lot of that's training. I think is in the boot camp as well, like what mushrooms you can't eat, and that's important because that stuff is like super helpful if you're like lost in the woods type deal.
Chick chat.
There's bulk markets you can shop at east of Palm Springs. Yeah. No, mushrooms are cool, dude. I have there's a great book. If you guys don't have this book, where is it? I don't know if I have it up on my thing, but it's called All the Rain Brings and More. I think something like that. All the Rain Promises and More, something like that. Great identifying booklet to have on hand. You should always though, if you are foraging by yourself, you should always bring a mycologist or somebody who knows more than you. If for anything, just to laden them with the responsibility, right? If you accidentally eat like a angel cat or something like that, thinking it's like a field button shroom, or you know, so you do have to be really fucking careful. Some of them will get you, and are very deadly, and it's hard to tell a lot of the time. But yeah, study your spore colors, study your stem textures and consistency. Is it springy? Is it chalky? You know, what color are the spores? So on and so forth. There's only so much information that I can give out, because I'm not a mycologist. I'm not an expert on this stuff. I just happen to hang out with some people that knew a little bit more than me, you know.
The only people I've ever known that went mushroom hunting were actually my mom and my stepdad.
Forager, yeah, an experienced forager. Yes, Buddhist priest.
Well, they don't look for like psychedelic. They look for like stuff you can eat and stuff. But
oh yeah. I was always going for psychedelics, but I can identify a chicken of the woods. I can identify a lobster mushroom, a king trumpet, the basic stuff, right?
You know what I bought? Actually, I got in my fridge right now. I was gonna cook it up. I got fucking lion's mane. Apparently, it tastes like fish.
Eat I'm the lion's mane, dude. It's so. I just bought extracts of like a bunch of different mushrooms from Whole Foods recently. That's what I'm using to also clean my body of these parasites.
Dude, I want to talk about that when you get to it.
The mushroom, yeah. Apparently, the mushroom stuff is actually going to help you like big time. The mushrooms.
I heard shiitake mushrooms are good for parasites. The Japanese, you know, the reason why I found it.
Yeah, shiitakes are good for it.
I told you about my stepdad's granddaughter, who's like, she got a rare cancer that's like affecting her spine and her brain. Mm-hmm. She literally she lost the ability to walk, and she's gained like 50 pounds. It's fucking sad.
That's
bro. She's only 22. Oh, she was like, you know, young girl, super athletic and all that shit and stuff. Yeah. And then she gets struck with this thing, and now she can't walk any fucking more. She can't even barely use her left hand. And it's really fucked up, you know. It's like I've been researching because on her behalf, because I want to figure out like, because I don't, you know, the chemotherapy and shit, that's just killing her. That's not gonna help her at all. It's like, hey, die faster. It's like, fuck all that shit. And I try to tell my mom that's what they're all about, but mom's like, but the doctor's the hospital. It's like, Mom, you don't know shit.
Yeah. If you knew how much the fucking kickback these doctors got from doing chemotherapy, like, you wouldn't be doing it. How much they lobby to get these doctors to prescribe that. It's a crying shame.
Here's what I was looking at. Sorry to kind of interrupt, but 2.5 milligrams of
Reishi
organic.
mushrooms,
No, organic lion mane extract. This is in my my mushroom bar, the road trip bar. You ever had a road trip bar?
No. I'm just using extracts and putting them in my detox tea, which also has a lot of mushrooms in it. And it's also very reactive, so it's not like this isn't good, right? It's just very reactionary to the sickness that I have right now. I don't keep up on my mushrooms regularly. I mean, I eat button mushrooms and I eat field mushrooms sometimes. You know,
try the tea. Everybody says the tea is good. Matt's talking about the tea, and I'm like, tea sound good, but hey, I don't mind just munching them damn fuckers. I can just eat them. You know what I eat them with? I think the best thing you can eat those mushrooms, those crunchy ass mushrooms with, if they're dry, is what is that shit? Barbecue Fritos. Yeah. That shit good with barbecue Fritos. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You didn't even notice. You didn't even notice them.
And people say, "Oh, you're not buy capsules or powder."
I wouldn't do that.
Don't buy capsules or powder. I was looking at the Rise mushroom coffee for a minute. That looked kind of alright. I have a tincture.
It's an advertisement. They're like Instagram. Like anytime someone shoved in my face, I'm like, all right, what's the gimmick?
Well, yeah. So that's when I was like, that was kind of the moment for me when I realized I was like, oh shit, I'm actually dealing with a fucking parasite. This isn't just like regular indigestion problems. I'm actually dealing with a parasite because that Rise mushroom coffee commercial came up. I didn't buy the Rise mushroom coffee. I was just like, damn, no, they're right, because I need to be eating this stuff and I need to put this stuff into my body so I can get these evil nasty parasites out of there.
Right. Yo, what is Matt's talking about? Reishi high doses homemade changes. Like, what is a reishi mushroom? Like, what does that do for you?
Reishi mushroom.
Reishi.
I don't know. It's something with your neuro. Matt, get in the damn Discord here. Help us out, brother. I know it's like it's something with your neurologicals. I know that, but like otherwise I'm not like an expert on this. I just know that it's good for your health. Same with like turkey tail and trumpet mushrooms and king mushrooms. Yeah,
it's for depression. Yeah,
I think it's like a mood stabilizer as well. Lion's mane, yeah. No, there's good. Let me grab my tincture. I'm gonna show you guys what I grabbed.
Hell yeah. Bro, I just got the lion. I'm gonna fry it like a fucking steak or something. And look, people said you could fry like a fish steak. I was like, hell yeah. Some people dice it up, put in another. I'll dice it up, put in some rice. That'd be good. Man, I'll be doing rice like a motherfucker. I don't really like grains like that. I think grains and are bad for you, but
grains.
I'll eat some damn rice like a motherfucker, because rice just good. It's like I don't care. It's better than bread. I'll take that over bread, but unless it's like sourdough. I like. We got this place in town called what is it called? Baked Nightly. But night as far as like a knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
And and it's funny because they type their shit like we're in the king's quarters. We've made a new bread. It's like, but it's actually a woman that runs that company, and she's a veteran. And she's actually pretty cool. I've talked to her a few times because they do public events, and I pull up and I get their fucking garlic ass cheese bread. It's good as fuck. Their homemade garlic
cheese bread. Hell yeah.
It's so good. And then I go and I'll just talk to them about bread, and I'll talk to them about the By this point, they if I walked up to the damn farmer, that person knows me by like how I look. It's like they'll talk to me and shit. And they've given me free bread before just because I sat there and talked to them. It's like you'd be crazy if you go to the damn farmer's market.
I got my
If you can sweet talk to people at the farmer's market, you get all kinds of free shit, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
being social is very important in this business of being alive. Yeah. So here's my entire. This supplement is like a full spectrum extract mushroom blend. This is the 365 like Whole Foods market. It's kosher. All right, it is kosher. It is kosher. So we are good. Kosher certified, but there's Mitake, reishi mycelia, turkey tail mycelia, chaga. I can't even pronounce most of these. Cordyceps, shiitake, lion's mane, wolfporia. Holy crap! There's some crazy stuff I haven't even seen. I've never even heard of before. Miasma, mycelia, a lot of mycelia in this. Velvet foot, zuling. Yeah, it just says reishi mycelia. I don't know what that even means.
I've got 2 mushroom bars. One that I got from
nasty
the black market, and one from the black market, and one from the gas station, right? And well, first of all, I'm gonna say that the black market one has a much higher quality, better chocolate. It tastes like that gourmet fucking like dark chocolate type shit. But the road trip, which I think is stronger, is they're really good. I buy them at the. Didn't I just buy a fucking another one? What'd I do with that? I had 2 of them. What'd I do with that, bro? Now I'm gonna be upset.
I'd hold off on getting that. I'm still like, this is just something that I picked up. Like, I don't know if I would like 110% trust this just yet. I'm still in the middle of using this. I'm still in the middle of like vetting this, so hold off on that just yet. I would still say the best way to get like your nutrients or whatever you need from the mushrooms is to just get the mushrooms. Actually, this extract, it looks good, right? Like, I'll show you again. It's this like dark, evil black, like brown black substance. But I've been putting it in my tea, and I haven't had any nausea, and I haven't had any super crazy bouts of like digestive problems since I've been eating this. I just know that I gotta get. I just know I have to get these. I have to kill these fucking parasites in me. Have you seen the guy that hooks the mushrooms? I have seen the guy with the mushrooms that play the synthesizer. Yo, that's wild. That shit is crazy. That's like scary, honestly. It's like, it reminds me, that's like Last of Us type shit. Like, that's really scary, honestly.
What's up with my buddy Skunk Fracker? Just because it came up. I was probably on mushrooms or smoking weed or whatever. And I was like, are mushrooms like sentient? And then he's like, no, that's fucking retarded, stupid ass. And I'm like, what? I think it's kind of, I don't know.
They're probably as sentient as like animals, I guess. I feel like they have the same like kind of level of sentience going on there.
I feel like they got some magic in there. When you eat them, you absorb the magic.
There's a reason why they call them that. Right? Just join the Discord. Appreciate you, Buddha. Stick around if you want to show. If you want to hop in for the show, hop right into the voice chat. We're this is open. It's not gonna be open for much longer, guys. This shit is about to take off. I'm not dead ass. Peach Boy Radio is going places, and you guys are along for the ride.
Yeah, Buddha, you should hop in here. I want to talk to you, man.
I've actually never heard your voice before. Fungi are as close to animals and plants by far. I believe that. No, that's absolutely. I'm pretty sure that is the case.
Bro, Buddha's smart as fuck, bro. I don't know. I don't know if he get all his info from AI or what, but he actually like snappy with it. He'll tell you. He taught me how to be a better stone. He taught me everything.
Well, no, he's good.
Yeah, and he shows up with the rant like, oh, there he is. Hey, what's up? He shows up with all the info on the damn. I did a stream at my mom's house, and he was like, "Here's the book on how to be a better stoner." And I looked at it, and I was like, "God damn!" It's like this makes so much. This is like already what I kind of thought in the back of my mind, but like then like reaffirmed by somebody who wrote it down on paper.
Yeah.
And basically, it just says, when it comes to planning and organizing, you do all that shit sober, and then you smoke afterwards.
Yes.
And I've said that for years. That I think I've always enjoyed cannabis more if I smoke it after I've completed whatever the fuck I need to do, and then I sit down and I smoke. I'm like, look at all that shit I did today.
Yeah.
But if
you smoke, it's like smoking a cigar and having like a scotch after a long day of work. It's a really good way to like to relax. Like, who's fucking quacking right now? It's a really, it is a good way to like de-stress. I don't know what I would recommend personally for anybody anymore. I think you just got to find whatever works for you. But yeah, smoking every day, especially smoking in the morning, dude. Never, ever, ever fucking smoke weed in the morning. Like that's like drinking during the day. Never fucking do that. It's never a good idea.
It's sad because I'll be honest, I do that shit.
No, I did it too, and yeah, it's fun, right? It's absolutely fun, but if you're not like 14 years old, it's kind of like you shouldn't. Even if you are 14 years old, you probably shouldn't be doing it anyway. But if you have like real life responsibilities and shit,
I'm
that you
14
have to
years
do,
old.
Oh, are you?
He's 14.
I can believe that.
Hey.
Who is this? Hopped up in it.
No, Buddhist.
Hey, yo, what's up?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, dude. I think it's the first time I've actually ever heard your voice for real.
Oh yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah.
I was surprised. When I first heard his voice, I was surprised. Well, I'll tell you what, I was more surprised when he was cooking. You were cooking some food, and I saw your big meaty hands. Like, what kind of labor job do you work, dude?
Yeah.
You got the
Yeah, I got Irish hands.
You got Irish.
big Irish.
You got Irish farm boy hands.
Yeah, I worked in the oil fields.
Oh shit.
I've always just had thick ass, like Popeye forearm.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
I have these fucking bony ass Romanian like skeleton fingers, and literally my fucking people, you can point your finger and then some people's thumbs kind of like bend at an angle, or they got like a double joint or whatever the fuck they call that.
Yeah.
My shit's a perfect right angle. I think God created me perfectly.
He did. He created you perfect.
He gave me a right angle. I can measure shit with my damn finger. But if I put my thumb and my finger up, bro, I can measure the damn angle of something. It's crazy. I've like a protractor.
That's probably why your brother works in fucking. Oh, great. Yeah, nice. That's probably why your brother works in fucking concrete. You know, you can use your hands to measure a lot of shit.
Hey, he's not the Romanian one though. He's the dad's side. Yeah, my uncle. My uncle, who's a Romanian guy, he lived up in Wisconsin. He plays in a band. He got a Jewish wife and Jewish kids. Oh well. But he's like half Romanian, right? I'm obviously a quarter. He's half Romanian. And my uncle, he's got the same exact fingers and hands I do, and he's a guitar player. I'm like, I must got the damn guitar fingers or something.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. You should take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Never
Some people got the meaty claws. Sorry, Buddhas. You got meaty claws. Hey, you could knock somebody out with them bitches, so you don't fucking somebody.
Heavy hands.
Heavy-handed, yeah. I get that perk all the time.
You could be a bread maker, honestly. Bread is or some bread making hands.
You have to punch the bread.
I come from a line of mechanics.
Oh hell yeah!
Probably also helpful for mechanics, yeah.
Yep, helpful for Zen, helpful for mechanics.
Hell yeah. So I gotta ask Buddha. I gotta ask. You're in a lot of your pictures. You're like you're with like Buddhist monks, and your name is a Buddhist priest. What's the deal? What's the deal with that? Tell me the story.
Well, the name is a play on Judas Priest.
Oh yeah, no, I figured that.
Yeah.
I love that name, bro, so much.
My background is I'm a semi-retired monk.
Oh yeah, where did you do your monk studies? Where'd you go to do that stuff?
Most of my Buddha's studies was actually done in Utah under Jubus, and then I went and got a master's degree at a place.
Yeah,
the Buddhist world's a very small world, so if I start naming spots and times, it's
all right. Yeah, you don't gotta dox nobody. Yeah, no, it's all right.
Yeah, so it's less than 2% of the population's Buddhist.
Right. Yeah.
And half of that is converts, and Buddhism is a privileged religion. So the half that's convert, it's they typically convert around 20, and by the time they're 30, they no longer identify as Buddhist.
I see.
Really?
So,
yeah.
You still identify as Buddhist today?
Well, I'd probably change the name if I did.
Okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Too.
That's cool. Are you? You don't have to answer if it doxes anybody, I guess. But are you associated with that group that just did that cross country walk to DC or whatever?
No, I'm not. However, I have seen some of that content, and when I see a number of those guys I have met.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So the guy that's wearing all the badges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That guy I don't know if I've ever met, but the 2 or 3 other guys that are right behind him, usually I've met those guys at some place or time.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty.
Does Buddhism get infiltrated by enemies like other religions?
Well, all the religions are infiltrated.
Yeah.
Right. and Buddhism's not special, but the killer
You
infiltration.
told me about scammers. I remember you told me about like Buddhist scammers, like people that act like they Buddhist but ain't. But
Yeah, so there's a number of people who will just wear the robes to get the donos.
let's see.
They do stolen valor for
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, stolen valor monks, and there's fake ones on YouTube. And I mean, like, there's one that showed up to that Minnesota shit,
Really?
and like,
and was doing
yeah,
that.
I thought about like pointing it out, but like, there's a whole Buddhist way to do it, and that's the only reason I think it's worth pointing out at all is like, there's not really a Buddhist response to these frauds.
Really?
And,
They,
like,
they,
I
they
don't
don't do
actually
anything about it,
identify
or they don't. They,
Buddhism is kind of a personal. It's kind of more of a personal religion, isn't it? It's like you kind of like.
Yeah,
chill-
like the whole like description of Buddhism, like a philosophy, not a religion, is actually like a theosophical argument, and that goes back to the infiltration stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Helena Blavatsky, the creator of Theosophy, originally considered herself a Buddhist, but she was running around and being all like, saying that she had a special connection, basically had a telepathic connection to this guy in Tibet named Kutumi, and she got caught for sneaking, having a like note snuck to her. For allegedly, getting these notes, these special communications from her teacher that only she could receive. Anyway, this Sri Lankan guy admitted to passing her the notes. But what attracted her to Sri Lanka was before she was into Theosophy, she had gotten into Western spiritualism. If you know about what that is, or Swedenborgerism.
it's kind of just like they take some of the ideas from like Eastern spiritualism, kind of just like repurpose them
Zodiac
for their-
bitch shit.
Well, like there's a original treatise by, I think his name's Emanuel Swedenborg, but the stuff's called Western spiritualism. But if you probably are familiar with some of the ideas of like people when they die and they go to heaven, they just keep doing their same job. So like if you're a shoemaker in life, you'll just keep making shoes in heaven.
God.
But
Oh my god.
yeah, and
I
then
feel
there's
bad.
like a waiting room. It's called the Swedenborg room, but it makes its way into cultural landscape sometimes.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
but,
like, that's kind of like more on the scammy side, where it's kind of used maliciously a lot of the time. I've always heard that as like Western spiritualism is like a catch-all term for like even like Gnostics or just like white Buddhists before.
Dude. Go on.
Well, before yeah, let me back up. Like Swedenborgism is like European.
Yeah.
In origin, it's from Swedenborg is a scientist from Sweden, and Swedenborg is actually a title given to him by the king.
Oh.
He's actually a royal scientist, but he had a near-death experience, and then he reported that he went to heaven. But when he went to heaven, he was there and he was like documenting things as a scientist.
Oh.
And so he comes back with this alleged account of heaven.
Yeah.
And he reports back on it, and so like it kind of gains popularity
Okay.
in that time.
Where
And
did the textures go on your game, bro? Ain't got no textures.
It's a damn ass PS4. So like, so basically, it's like,
Alright.
it's just like it's like similar to Christian Science. I know that we have churches.
no, Christian Science is later, but Swedenborgism can be said to have influenced that movement, and that movement of like Christian Science and Seventh-day Adventism, those kind of things, are from the Lake Erie area, and it's around the same time, like Swedenborg is like 100 years or so, like maybe almost like 150 years before that time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and so like the Lake Erie Canal building brought all this like melting pot people together, and they mixed their folklore and religion.
Okay.
And that was kind of how they were intermixing, was through that medium.
I see.
Of Western spiritualism.
I see.
But that's also where we get like Mormonism too, because it also like it draws from like Native American stuff and these other like traditions as well to build like this fan fiction, new age or new world Christianity.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I used to fuck with the Mormons a little bit. Not like fuck with them as in mess with them, but they still text me every so often. But I would go to their institutes and I would speak with the missionaries a lot because I had a friend who was Mormon and was wanting to learn more about it. But yeah, I don't think it's for me. That's something that I feel like you kind of have to be born into, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's Mormonism is a very distinct line of Christianity. It falls under prosperity churches of like the more successful you are, the more blessed you are by God kind of stuff.
Yeah. You'd consider Mormonism a form of Christianity though, not like a Gnosticism offshoot?
Gnosticism, not Christianity?
Hell no, what the fuck?
Well, I kind of like Gnosticism.
Not to me. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. They do a lot of their stuff does go against at least what is in the King James version of the Bible. So me personally, I
do understand that. I mean, I don't want to touch on it just yet, but there are some shit that I believe that's pretty blasphemous.
Yeah.
But the Gnostics are also pre-Nicene Council, though.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like one thing to put like that entire category into its own kind of historical period of early Christianity,
right?
Or pre-state or pre-state organized Christianity.
Okay. I see.
So like for example, like when like the Corinthians, like, no, you gotta stop doing the witchcraft stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of like pre-Christianity, where they're like, oh, we just mixed this with our other ideas. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, exactly. And I feel like that's always kind of been a theme with like religions as they grow and they gain more like followers. They kind of adopt like certain traits from their previous religions and cultures.
Yeah, it's kind of like they try to play off the old paradigm. Like some of the like, for example, just like some of the established positions of like Islam or like critiques of the Christianity of the time in particular. Yeah. And actually, the whole thing of going into a cave is actually Christian practice, popular at the time of. What do they call that? In between place. Hold on. Purgatory practice.
I see. You ever?
Yes.
Oh shit! That just fucking killed me again. You ever done something like that for Buddhist? You don't have to say if it's.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm fine with talking about it. But
sure.
Essentially, what that practice is sensory deprivation. Right, and in sensory deprivation, you can mass hallucinate. Sorry, not mass hallucinate. Just hallucinate.
Just regular hallucinate.
Yes, audio visual hallucinations, but audio in particular.
So that's when like people will hear like the voice of God telling them so on and so forth. Like
voice of the angel
John,
Gabriel. Yeah.
Yeah, John. Oh God, what's his name? Fucking Mormon.
Moroni.
No, the guy.
Joseph Smith?
Joseph Smith. I called him John. I'm a fucking asshole. Yeah, that guy. The same idea. He goes out into the woods and then... Well, no, his shit was like he found tablets that nobody else was allowed to see. Yeah.
Yeah. They took them away. Or actually, no, it's not that they took it away. It's that he had to keep them in a hat.
Yes.
And
only he could read them and translate them.
Yeah, and he had to use like this special divining rocks, the Umum and Sunum or something like that. It's essentially like something from the old chest plate that the ancient temple priest wore.
Right. Yeah. But in like a in your Buddhist training, what kind of did that like process of like going into the cave or something like that? What did that?
What you're doing is you're turning off like the sensory phenomenon that's coming in. Like you can go into a cave and like where it's absolutely pitch black, and there's no like photon light coming in, like none, right?
Okay.
And you'll get like, if you like kind of like move your head around in that space, you'll get like kind of like phantom light sometimes experience, right?
Yeah, like where your eyes will just create it. It'll be a visual hallucination, or will it be like an actual?
Yeah, so it's kind of a hallucination.
Okay.
But it's more just like you can do it with your visual as well. Like if you close your eyes and you put your finger next to your iris and you push a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You can actually see like an indentation, kind of. That's like an illusion.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. I literally see what you're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can have these kind of hallucinations, and it's coming from like having absolutely no phenomenon coming in for long enough. Like,
yeah,
if you do it for long enough, you will begin to hallucinate them.
Oh.
And what you're hallucinating is actually like subconscious, kind of non-conscious kind of threads, right? That you otherwise might not be so clear on, or maybe like it manifests in your day-to-day, but it's not exactly clear.
Right, because you're just taking in so much other information.
Right, like it goes into Gestalt, and you just forget about the phenomenon altogether.
Okay, interesting. So, how would one like how would somebody do that in like a modern day context? What would be like the requirements to do such a thing? Just like,
well, there's actually a commercial line available to people, and that's the sensory depth tank. And you can go down to like spas and places and just like, get an hour or 90 minutes in it.
Oh, okay. Is there like, you go in with like a certain intention, or do you just like kind of see what happens type deal?
So for me, like I was just gonna do like basic calm abiding and just observation. So I've done it like maybe 2 or 3 times. And I would also say like about the tanks, like, so what you're doing is like you're in this water that's matched to your skin temperature.
Yeah.
So that the feeling between your body will disappear, and then it's totally black, so there's no light coming in. Although you can have light in it if you want, like if you're claustrophobic.
Sure.
And then like what else? You can put earwax in your ears to block out, so then you just start hearing like your body, which is really like pretty vivid after a while, because there's like boom, boom, boom. It's kind of like, so it's like the awareness of your internal processes go up.
I see.
Yeah, but doing it in a cave, like I have meditated in a cave as well, and it's not. Doesn't put you as much in your body as the tank does.
I see.
How does Buddhism look at like taking psychedelics and mushrooms and stuff?
Well, so the Buddha prescribed not to become intoxicated, and the reason is because he prescribed to be mindful of the process of mind. So taking an intoxicant, something that will delude your clarity of thought, will ultimately mislead you or like confound or confuse you.
That's pretty legit advice. I mean, I don't know how you can argue with that.
Now at the same time, I've also used mushrooms medicinally. And
it's usually for like
like in Buddhism, the difference between
it's kind of up to the individual.
Drug and medicine is both intention and amount.
Yeah, I see.
So and that's kind of like middle way application, basically.
I like to microdose. You know, it's like I last time I took mushrooms, I took an entire chocolate bar because my buddy Skunk Fracker, army guy, he dared me. He said, "You're a bitch. Don't be a pussy." So I ate all of it. And I was sitting there talking to 4 different, I counted them, 4 different versions of myself. I didn't watch any fucking thing. I didn't listen to music. I didn't do anything. I didn't fucking do any sort of stimulation. I sat there in silence. I got up from my chair a few times and walked back and forth in my hallway, came back, sat down, and talked to myself. And I was on the phone with Skunk Fracker, and he was like, "Bro, just do something." I'm like, "No, I'm going to decipher this." And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, maybe it's my own like stubbornness. I don't know, but I didn't hate that trip so much. But when I do a crazy trip like that, I literally have to stick my thumb in my mouth like a baby, or I'll grind my teeth to shit. I'll literally grind out my teeth. So I have to put a thumb in my mouth or do something to like prevent myself from chewing out my teeth. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can actually just get a boxer guard.
Yeah.
What's that?
You
mean like a fight? Yeah. Well, I don't like having a big old
single rubber.
Those kind of fuck with your breathing.
And on that thing.
I'd rather just suck on my thumb like a baby. I mean, like, that's nowhere natural, I think.
Yeah, you can fix your breathing. You're not going to be able to fix your teeth.
Oh my
You guys gonna ask the question?
Fuck, bro. I'm going to have to deal with it. You know, it's like, I'm to the point where it's like, I'll take whatever fucking stimulation I got to take. But, man, I'm not going to be able to get the satisfaction that some other people get out of it. And I know that and I understand that. So I just, I approach life that way. It's like, I'm not going to be at the, because, once you got messed up teeth, it's like, you kind of can't live life normal. So it's like, everything's going to be like, fucked up a little bit. I was watching David Lucas earlier, that comedian, that big black fat guy? Yeah. I was watching some David Lucas, he'd be talking shit on some people about his teeth. It's like, I wish you'd step me up on that stage and talk about my teeth, bro. I'm going to be kicked out that place so fast.
It's a
I'm probably the only white guy that stays.
The teeth thing. The teeth thing is a uniquely American thing.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's because we eat bullshit. We eat a bunch of bullshit. They feed us bullshit. It's not even that we eat bullshit.
Well, no, it's not that. It's the idea that like that your teeth should be like quote unquote perfect, right? Like a movie. Everybody should have like movie star teeth. Is like a very uniquely American idea, and I think it's just because
that's like plastic surgery addiction.
Exactly.
Go look at Roman teeth.
Wait, who's
that exists in multiple countries. No. That's a European thing. That's like a Persian thing. That's like all over the world.
I
just saying, like, I want to attribute it to Americans, I would say, because there's like this hyper mentality of whatever inadequacy and like this ability, thinking you can have the ability to pay to change yourself, right? That exists all over the world. Like the division between like the lower, like not to be all like this, but like lower class, higher class. People, high income, low income people exist, and that whole social media aspect of like, I can just post whatever I want. That's still,
also that social media lifestyle. That's very American coded. That's also very American coded. I think a lot of the media stuff has been like.
You might think that, my man.
Yeah.
I disagree because that's all over the world. The thing is that these smartphones that we have in our hands, we use them here in the West, but they have them all over the world. Whole like Discord, no offense, the YouTube, the Instagram, these whole social media platforms are made to be used by, no offense, like low IQ people. Yeah. And like I'm not in this chat to be with like low IQ people in a sense. You guys, I'm just saying like this whole. All this shit is made to be used by like people in like anywhere in the world can have a smartphone.
It's a user. It's a controlling tool, right?
You see what I'm saying?
Like, YouTube has never like made a profit. Same with Xbox, right? None of these companies have ever like made a profit. They literally stay in the space to have the controlling and like sole voice of these things, right? I always liken that to Xbox because Xbox had the same problem. There was never a like online. You never had to pay specifically for separate like online gaming until Xbox introduced Xbox Live and you paid like $60 a year, and they don't make money off of this shit.
Another way of saying it is that all of these big like Fortune 500 companies are sitting on a fat government contract that gives them access to some sort of monopoly that no competitor can touch.
Exactly. Yeah, it's you couldn't make your own like you couldn't like come up on your own like today. You need all these
you can't make
government
can't make another X.
Yeah, no.
Skyler.
That's why you have to
Skyler and nepo babies.
Yeah, it's what it is. It really is what it is. You got to play nice.
Yo, Skyler, are you Hawk in the chat?
Yeah, who is this?
Skyler, man. Skyler. Yeah, I used to know a guy named Skyler. He was so.
I'm Matt.
Oh,
Matt Denver's on the.
Hell yeah.
Look at that gay guy trying to fuck me.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure.
Yeah. No.
Wait.
I used to know a guy named Skyler. I went to school with him. I'll tell you what, we had a great fucking history because one time I remember going, it was like elementary school. I just did for fun. I would go to the bathroom and then I would piss in the urinal, but I would step back all the way to the wall and see if I could arc it into the damn thing. Wow. I was doing that one time and he walked in, my buddy Skyler, and he's like, "Whoa, I'm gonna try that." And so we're sitting there, we both pissing in the Yo, and bro, I remember this guy, like, bro, I seen him he worked at Red Lobster one time, and he's like, "Hey, Garrett, how you doing?" He's like a fruity guy, and I'm like, "Oh my god."
I do that at the McDonald's bathroom just to flex on whoever walks in.
Piss as far as hell yeah. While somebody walks by, you ain't getting to the urinal until I'm done pissing.
I do that when I order my food at McDonald's.
You're all the way.
I piss on my delivery driver.
Pissing from the kiosk.
Make sure they do the order my way. I piss on them.
I'm loving it, bro.
I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you guys? So this conspiracy theory. Oh no, it's all right. This conspiracy theory though is coming back. I've noticed in recent days the amount of human DNA within fast food and like specifically like within like McDonald's, but like a lot of fast food, they the supplement of beef for like children or just humans in general. They put they're using human meat in the burgers or whatever. Are you guys?
Well, it would be a
they grow
process to people that you get killed.
The what?
So like if I liquidate people, and then put them through the processor, that's an easy way to eliminate their body and eliminate evidence.
Why is my name?
But it's like my thing with it is like I think there's truth to it, but I think there's something that there's a big part of it that we're missing, because like there is like you see it even in just like commercial products at the grocery store. There is an acceptable amount of human DNA to be found in like some like hot dogs, for example, right? There's an acceptable amount of human DNA that can be found.
0.01%.
Yeah, but still, that's like the fact that there's an acceptable limit at all is like, McDNA, the human DNA in the McDonald's, it's just
so,
like it could be like dead skin cells, or is it like part people and just made into like a paste?
That's the problem, is that the machines are so sensitive that you can pick up like parts of human DNA. Mm-hmm. Like, so if somebody cut their finger, or if somebody like shed a hair,
something like
or
that,
something, and so like it's like if you're talking about like 0.000 grams of something, right? Like it's like, okay, I get that part, right? But it's a question of how much.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's like all of it is human meat. Obviously, that's insane. But like, I think I don't know. I always thought there's like room for that to, especially like you see like the chicken nuggets, it's like just pink, you know.
There's the potential for these people to genetically modify the genes and put human genes in the actual animal, right? Benefit,
the steroids
and feed itself.
I see. Yeah, and that's also something that is very common with those farms.
The mice for COVID, right?
I think so. But that's also part of like the mRNA stuff, right? That's like the proteins that they're spraying on the food right now. They just got
Like human. They make mice with human genes.
What?
Yeah,
So
they
can
make
make
the hybrid mice, and the hybrid mice make it
By
easier.
1 point,
Like ears and stuff, like stuff you lost, like a finger or something. Like
Oh,
you could have it growing on the back of a mouse.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, no, yeah, the weird
I
mutant.
do remember seeing that.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah, but you saw that video on how the CEO of McD's couldn't even eat the McRoast.
Oh, that was a really
yeah,
funny
dude.
video. I love that.
What a fucking android! He's like Mark Zuckerberg's cousin.
It reminded me very much of the Anthony Weiner situation where he's going like, "You're telling me there's you can get a free burger with your vaccination." It gave me like hella vibes like that. Like he couldn't even eat the food because he was like he knows what's up and he knows what he's fucking doing.
Yeah, yeah. It's so clear to read on it. Like there's something fucked up with that food.
Yeah, yeah. I can't. I don't think I can really like eat it in confidence anymore. I like honestly most like
straight up. I feel the same way. I don't want to eat that food now either. After seeing that,
and the price is ridiculous.
Also,
I'm not like him, but he's not gonna eat it.
Yeah, no, I love me some MSG. Man, that shit good, but like, damn, I
can do that at home.
That's the thing that I've been on recently. I've been on a big health food kick, and a big part of it is like I'm only buying kosher foods now.
That's actually a low key hack.
Don't buy halal.
Yeah, no halal, no good, but kosher is so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I do like me a gyro though. Sometimes, from time to time, I do like a gyro. Even though I know it's like, it's so scary. Whatever the fuck is on the big stick there. I do want some. I kind of want a gyro right now. Fuck.
I went to the McDonald's video of that guy you just talking about eating a burger. I said, "This guy
Greek food, anyways."
He is like he's a burger like an anti-Semite."
Right.
That's really good. I'm gonna start using that. But yeah, no, it is like a low key, like it is like definitely low key like food hack. All the stuff that I've been buying recently is like it tastes way better. It like feels way better in my body. I got some kosher honey. Get some kosher honey if you don't have it already, guys. Get some kosher honey.
I've got a really good local honey place. They're called like Dragon something, but I go there and I got one of their. They make this shit called. You ever heard of whipped honey?
Whipped honey. I've seen it. Yeah.
It's literally they literally whip it until it's like a cream, right? Mm-hmm. And they sometimes mix it with shit. I got one that's spicy. It's like literally hot spicy, like spicy hot. And it's honey, and I put it into rice, and it is so fucking good. It is so good in rice. It's like, I don't know what else you'd use it for, quite honestly.
You put it on toast.
Yeah, most of the honey that people can get is overprocessed.
Yeah, like you have to, like that's what the difference between like pasteurized and raw honey is. Or it's the same thing with milk. Like they just take all the nutrients out because it if you leave them in it, like its shelf life like decreases by like 100% or something like that. It goes like way down, and you can only keep it on the shelf for like 2 days or something.
It degrades, and it's the amount of time for a centralized processing unit for it to expire. But like if you're sourcing it locally, like it'll last you a few months.
Really? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I do gotta figure out a way to get some like actual raw honey that's like local. And I've got options. Like here in Oregon, everybody's a fucking nutty crunchy hippie, so there's like definitely options for me. I just gotta go seek them out.
Yeah, there's a product called Manuka honey, and that one's like the one that people will talk about using on your skin, like if you got a cut or something.
Yeah,
and that's the one with the living enzymes.
Yeah, my girlfriend was talking about that recently. They say they actually use that for like wounds on animals that aren't able to like close on themselves. They'll go in and do like various treatments for it and like put specifically that honey on the wounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I've given it a shot.
It's expensive, eh?
I'll say it worked.
The what?
Expensive.
Is it really?
Costs a lot. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. You guys know. It's like $100 an ounce.
beats the hell out of me. I've only just learned about this product very recently, so.
I bought it for
I knew.
I was able to get it for like $26.
For how much?
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's a few ounces, but I mean, you don't eat it like honey. I mean, you keep it for more special stuff.
You keep it for like what do you use it for personally?
I was using. Let's see. I tried it for cuts. Let's see. Trying to remember what else I was using it for, but oh man, it was also just good tasting.
Oh, was it tasty?
Like
okay.
thickness, like it didn't act like store-bought honey.
Okay.
It's very distinct.
I've used hemp and like THC cream on when I used to do a lot of longboarding. I would get like mad road rash and I took like spills and shit, and I would use the THC cream and hemp cream on it, and it always it made it feel like good. It wouldn't it would take the pain away, but then also it would like heal like twice as fast. You guys ever experienced something like that?
Yeah, I think the honey also had that speed kind of effect on healing.
Yeah,
I remember I bought this coconut oil weed infusion from this guy. Right, I was on like an island, like in Canada.
What? You were on? Wait, hang on. You're on
West
an island?
Coast. Yeah, in Canada, like
okay, all right,
the West Coast of the island, right? Like they grow weed out there and all that, right? So like this like weed grower guy's like selling his coconut oil, right? And it's like fucking green, man. It's like green sludge. Like it's like not coconut oil. It's made with it, but it's like this green sludge.
The coconut oil is the base,
and he said it's got hash in it. It had like the keef in it. It has ground bud in it. And it had like the CBD extract and all just all this like weed in the fucking oil, like all this different weed stuff in it. Yeah. And like, dude, you put on like this was like you can buy whatever shit you want, but like this guy's shit was like you can make it yourself. I just gave you the recipe. Man. Just put all the good stuff that you get when you maybe you would smoke, maybe necessarily, but like try to find a way to infuse into your coconut oil and just like use that topically.
There's like medicinal properties to it, there are ways to like use it correctly, like how it was meant to be. I just jumped off the cliff. But yeah, there's ways to use it correctly. I just think like smoking probably isn't the at least for me, it's just I don't think it's the way to go for a little while here. Also, because
it's definitely a different drug eating it versus smoking it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Damn.
But eating it,
it's got many uses.
Like I think Skyler was saying, like you want to that it'll bond to deliver it.
Yeah. It needs to it's the same thing with like making like a firecracker or something. It needs to have like some sort of fat or like some sort of protein to attach itself to.
Yeah, a bonding agent.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Buddha, did you Buddhist priest? I guess I probably shouldn't call you. It's just straight up Buddha. But they no, okay. They do you guys have or have you ever had any contact with any sort of medicinal practices with marijuana specifically within the Buddhist practice?
Sorry. Ask the question again.
Okay. Are there any like how you've used mushrooms medicinally? Is there a what kind of uses does marijuana have, and or at least have you come across personally?
So I use marijuana for chronic pain.
I see.
And I've used magic mushrooms for therapy. And trauma therapy particularly.
Right, yeah.
And that wasn't necessarily based off of anything in Buddhism. It was based off of reading. Well, first I actually wasn't interested in magic mushrooms. I was actually just interested in mushrooms.
Yeah.
That's why I'm an amateur mycologist. But I follow the work of Dr. Paul Stamets.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I've been following him for over a decade. And anyway, what was I going off on? So the therapy stuff. But yeah, I learned about magic mushrooms through that. But mushrooms are they're fascinating because they're more. People think of them as like an extension of plants, but they're actually closer to animals.
Right. Yeah.
And the reason the chemicals work in our brains is because of how close we are in relation to them.
Yeah.
And how like a lot of the chemicals in mycelium bond to our mycelial sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's these like nerves that they'll bond to, and they'll like when we're like hallucinating like through them, like what's happening is like the chemical is forming like a novel chain.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're hallucinating because you're having these parts of your brain communicating that otherwise wouldn't communicate directly with each other.
Right. I had a friend who was also very very into this the mushrooms, and he's more of a like a psychonaut type feller, but he would always say that like you can use those to he would always liken his brain to like a forest, and that there are pathways, right? There are trails within like the forest that you places in your brain that you know how to go to, and there's like trails and stuff. But the mushrooms can act almost as like a machete to like cut down the extra like flora and fauna to find new pathways within your brain. And,
I could see how you could make that description of it. The way I've used mushrooms medicinally and to treat therapy, which is similar to the way your friend describes it, is that the euphoria specifically that is caused by mushrooms is something that you can use to see through and see past trauma. And so normally what's happening in the brain is that there's some sort of dissonance going on because there's this overwhelming trauma, and it's caused a blockage of like typical emotional and like relational thought process stuff. And so you're blocked off from this because it's simply overwhelming, and it represents like some sort of threat response, and it puts you in like some primal state.
Yes. And
so this euphoria will deny that kind of primal reactive, defensive reactive complex from activating. And so you'll be able to see clearly the traumatized parts of yourself. And so using
do you feel like
the
you've
euphoria...
done that and achieved something?
Sorry, say that again?
Do you feel like you've done that yourself?
Yeah, I've used it multiple. Like I used to grow them myself. I'm an expert in growing all kinds of mushrooms.
Fungi.
And you actively use it?
Sorry,
use them now?
what'd you say?
Yeah, he's cutting out a little bit.
Like, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah,
we
I
got
can
you.
hear you.
Okay, so like, are you actively using them?
I haven't used them in it's been a couple of years, but
see, okay, awesome, man. This is interesting.
Well, there is a
where I
way.
was kind of wondering.
There is a way to overuse them. There is a way to like literally abuse them. They're like you can absolutely fall into that trap. It's a lot.
I haven't been on
less likely.
psychedelics in 3 years.
Yeah. But
I've had 3 years clean, and I used to use a lot of psychedelics. Like I'm hearing the same kind of stuff, like all you guys are telling me, like same kind of thing. Oh yeah, like it help you through the trauma, help you through all these things, and then I don't know, man. That's really cool. I asked you there, Buddha there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can certainly tell
you. I mean, you've been 2 years. You move past it. Like same for myself. Like I hear. I don't know. Am I supposed to keep doing mushrooms? I don't really need to keep doing mushrooms. I don't want to do mushrooms anymore. But I love mushrooms, and I think people should use mushrooms. But like, I don't
making me want to do mushrooms right now.
What I would say is like, so before I ever took them, I read the John Hopkins research on it, and I follow that guideline. And so there's an ideal amount that will cause or that is most likely to induce what's called a beneficial experience, and it's 2.5 caps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But
in terms of like timing, like you shouldn't do it more than once a month. But I would say it's beneficial to do, like, for somebody like me, I'd say it's beneficial to do like 1 to 4 times a year. Yeah, because like the reason is, like, every time I do it, it's like 6 months of like, so I have like a mild kind of like ubiquitous kind of depression experience, kind of like state. And when I take mushrooms, like for like 6 months, that kind of stuff just subsides.
I get that. Yeah, totally.
Have you ever found a similar success using acid before? That's me.
Add what?
Acid. LSD.
Oh, acid. Yeah, similar. Yeah, I took acid maybe 2 or 3 times in my life.
Yeah, I've always been, I think personally, I've always been a bigger fan of acid, just because it's such a small dose, and it will get you to that. It'll get you to that point a lot easier. But it's also with that there's also it's far easier to abuse and to like fall into the dark side, I guess, of it.
Well, yeah. So the acid, it's far more concentrated, and it will take you much further into the hallucinatory side of things. Yeah. And what I was talking about, with the mushrooms specifically, I'm talking about focusing in on the euphoria.
I see.
The hallucinatory part can be therapeutic as well, for sure. But the euphoria, and then actually being specific in the way that you're aiming these euphoric states toward your kind of bleeding edges, right, where your trauma might be.
I see. Yeah. You what kind of mushrooms do you think you would you like swear by? Do you have any specific brands or not brands? I guess strains. I always, there's a lot in this particular ecosystem right here in the valley where I live. Is a lot of cyanescens, and occasionally you'll get like a penis envy or two, but like largely cyanescent mushrooms out here.
Yeah, so like penis envy, I'll tell you something about that. It's always like penis envy is hype. And the reason it's hype is it's not penis envy's fault. It's the fact that it's so popular that everybody will name everything penis envy.
Oh, so it's just like a catch-all term, more or less?
Yeah, so like penis envy is like this legendary strain from like the late 70s, 80s, kind of around that period of time. And there was like one guy who had the original genetic like mix. Right. So he knew how to breed this thing, because like this is like a special hybrid line. This thing is like it's just like, the luxury car of genetic strains was this thing, especially at the time that they had developed this thing. Right. And after a few generations, like it had weakened out, and people all have like these weakened out genetic lines. I have had what I believe was actual penis envy strain. And yes, it was fucking strong and crazy. But yeah, like I'm saying, like typically if you run into something called penis envy, you're running into hype.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense. I've never, like, the ones that I've had that have been called penis envy just kind of look like the most generic, I guess, of any type of magic mushroom I've seen. That's why I kind of usually try to stick to like a Liberty Cap or a cyanescent, just because like especially the cyanescents are just so easy to find in like outside. In my city here in Eugene, Oregon, like you can literally find them in the city. You can find them on the ground.
Oh yeah,
you guys heard of blue meanies?
Blue meanies, yeah, I heard those.
Meanies. Yeah.
They're like shorties, right?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
So
for a while, like in Washington and Oregon, one of the best places to get a strain would be the courthouse. You go to the local courthouse.
That's
and
right.
You go to the rocks because
exactly
what happened is all these growers would go to, they'd get arrested, and then they come in with the spores on them.
Oh no way! No way!
I've heard that a million. No, I've heard that a million times. They spray a specific.
They're dumping it. Are they dumping their shit before they go?
No, it's just on their shoes. It's on their person. The spores. Yeah, the spores just get dropped as they're getting as they're going to the courthouse, and it literally is like that out here too.
It's like Mycology 101, right? Yeah,
it's
contamination.
But it's so like prevalent out here specifically that a lot of the government buildings, and especially the university, like the University of Oregon out here, they spray a specific type of like antifungal. They spray a specific type of antifungal spray that will literally make like they'll still grow and shit, but they will like make them poisonous. Like you can't ingest them at all. It makes them like actually poisonous, right?
It's just heavy metals.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you guys like I've been around the Western Canada or whatever, right? So like my father, right? So he told me. Yeah, I'll tell you. My papi, he told me now. Up in the great white north there, it's quite cold now. No, anyways, he told me. He was a kid, and he grew up like kind of the Vancouver area, right?
Sure, yeah.
And the school fields where you play sports, like recess time, they would, they'd have mushrooms growing in those fields. They'd pick them and eat them.
Yeah.
Or something. It was a great vibe.
The Pacific Northwest is it's really good. It's a really good environment for all types of fungus to grow.
It's funny for like raising humans in that environment because they get access to that from all kinds of ages, right? It's just lifestyle thing, right?
Yeah. It's interesting, coming from outside of this specific area and like just learning about these people and like just living amongst them. It's very very different, and I've lived at least I've only lived in America before, all over the U.S., but like the Pacific Northwest has a very distinct it's a very distinct type of culture. There's a lot of weird like stuff going on here that doesn't like it's very distinct from the rest of the country, which it's a big place, sure, but like it's just so I accidentally killed that guy, but it's just so interesting how like it's just based on like the ecosystem, how that is going to affect the population that's living there, like no matter what.
You got a lot of hippies out there?
Oh yeah, no, this is Eugene, Oregon. This is fucking hippies. We literally, we have there's literally Kesey Square. We have Kesey Square. There's a fucking statue of Ken Kesey reading a book to children on a bench. Like, this shit is fucking crazy. This shit is crazy, bro.
Was he a pedo?
Ken Kesey. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that guy.
Oh, here's a fun fact. The queer movement, every founder of the queer movement has stated pederastic drives.
Pederastic, what's that?
They all had stated pederastic, like, what do you call it, eros? Lust.
What is that? What is that?
As in they stated that they love children.
They have pedophilic tendencies. Okay, no, absolutely.
They essentially they refer to pederasty as a queer kind of state.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right.
There's a lot of I think a lot of it derives from the fact that a lot of these.
It's all communism.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it stems from the fact that like a lot of these things that made them into what they are, right, and a lot of these things that attach themselves to this ideology is often related to trauma that has manifested itself in them as children.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's what I'm calling socially engaged narcissism.
Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Attack.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's just based on like what happened to them as kids, you know, and you know it can be 100 million different things. It doesn't even have to be necessarily like actual sexual abuse that happened to them by somebody of the same or opposite sex. It's not necessarily 100% like a contingent on that, but they think it's a belief that it like returns you to like a childlike state almost, you know.
What they're doing is like expressing like a tribalism kind of thing, where it's like they're being empowered to engage their defensive complexes, and the complexes that they're engaging in is like the complex of a petulant child.
Yes. No. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. A traumatized child. You know.
Yeah, and well, the trauma thing isn't necessarily about trauma as much as it's about codependent and counterdependent personality disorder stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't need the trauma. You need more of like an environment with narcissists around you who end up utilizing you as an emotional springboard for their emotional insecurities.
No, yeah, absolutely. I think maybe I was being too nice, but I think like I think a lot of it stems from like a lot of like childhood trauma, and these are like trauma responses that they learned, and it's just what worked for them, right? And then
generational trauma based programming.
I feel like the opposite of that is it's like the hindrance or like failure to fall in line with discipline. You know, those who can't fall in line with the discipline get pushed off to the side and end up getting abused, you know?
Well, they're essentially engaged in what's called the trauma triangle.
You submit to the societal abuse, or you get pushed off to the side and get into, like, these other darker sides of abuse, too. You know?
Some people also, they're just completely deprived of that disciplinary experience just in total because of, like, this, that, or the other. Could be a million different things. But like some people, it allows like this looseness, this quote unquote, this thing we call freedom, is absolutely part of it. Like it can deprive people of certain experiences that they would otherwise need to be normal, you know, functioning members of society, and not like narcissists or like some people who like prey on others. You know,
I think it'll help if I explain what's going on in these like primitive states. So like
go right ahead, yeah.
In normal human development, there's a state called the codependent developmental stage.
Yes.
And it's where the child, like in infancy level, like age, is borrowing the parent's ego in a way. So
yes.
It's like third partying.
Mm-hmm. And monkey see, monkey do.
Well, it's not like that. It's like empathy in a way, like they're like sharing their experience of reality with their parent.
Yes, okay.
And so like the experience isn't localized in the individual, it's between the parent and the child.
Mm-hmm.
And so because what's happening is the parent has learned, at least on the subconscious level, that they can like receive their own emotional gratification by like rerouting it through the child. And yes. The child, what they end up learning is that their needs as a child need to be rerouted through this adult.
Mm-hmm.
And so by essentially like suspending and retarding development,
mm-hmm.
the parent holds the child in developmental suspense while it utilizes the child as an emotional object, basically.
Yes, yeah, like a dog or a cat, like a pet.
And you're saying you're right, man. Right. We just said that. You said that. You said that very well articulated.
Yeah, it's like I'm educated or something, huh?
Yeah, like he knows a little. No, that's.
I mean, it's not rude. I appreciate it.
No, that's all good. No, that's something. I think that's something that really people don't like think about a lot of the times when like approaching a lot of these problems. Is like there is a root cause for it, and if that is to be addressed, it needs to be addressed in a very specific way. And I think the world at large is not really allowed for a lot of that, or at least the modern world is not really allowed for those type of healing processes to be fully explored.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. That's interesting.
For a lot of the stuff I've described is my own background as well. So I've used mushrooms to treat and actually approach these issues. And one of the things that makes it so monumental to approach is because these dynamics, which is what they are, they're relational dynamics.
Yes.
They're developed before you even understand language.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
So you're trying to make sense of what's more akin to symbolic kind of subconscious or unconscious language levels.
Right. Yeah,
so that's why it often takes a spiritual dimension when you're talking about treating these things or treating them as a therapy.
Yeah, there is you have to exercise your pineal gland in a lot of ways to actually move past that stuff. And I don't know if you guys believe in the war on the pineal gland or whatever, and the calcification of that through
I cleansed mine 10, 20 years ago. I don't know, a fucking long time ago, man. It worked really good. It worked really good. And I haven't really focused just raw cacao, reishi mushroom, meditation, yoga, clean water, clean food, careful with the meat, careful with the oils, all just the normal shit that they're talking about now that's more advanced. But back then it's just, you just go for it. And do it. You have to do it consciously.
Absolutely.
You're gonna do it. And is it conscious thought doing it in meditation and a practice, or is there a physical element happening, or is it a synthesis of the both? It's probably both, but I don't know. You can call my bluff or whatever the fuck you want to say, but I just said what I had to say, I'm telling you,
it's a big thing in Buddhism to set intentions right and to have them be pure.
Yes. And fully understand your own intention. That's also very important.
You're a Buddhist guy, you're a Buddhist, right?
Yep.
I'm curious. So, who do you have? Do you have a teacher?
Yeah, I have teachers.
Who do you follow? Who's your Bodhi?
You don't have to.
I'm not. I'm not actively studying under, but I have teachers that I'm endorsed by, or certified by, or recognized by. I'm in a number of different languages and schools.
Cool.
I have lineages in all three major schools.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I have a background where I can speak about Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana, and Tantra.
Tantra, yeah. What is Tantra? Is that's just a school, like a different school of Buddhism?
Yeah, it's a. Some people would consider it a form of Vajrayana, and some would consider it its own school.
Okay. I always hear about tantric yoga. That's it's been a buzzword I've been hearing recently.
Well, it's basically talking about sexual spiritual energy, kind of like life force kind of stuff.
I see. Okay.
But the sex stuff isn't the point, and the the ritualized sex is not the point. Is actually to manifest these sexual like life force energies within yourself.
It's just a tool to get you to that point.
Yeah, so like you can do the sexual ritual part like as a means of activation, because it will actually like excite these energies within you, right, to get them to rise from your kundalini floor.
Right. Yeah.
And once you've got them activated, that's really the point.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever come into contact with any people who do like the occultism stuff, like the sex magic and shit?
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Just from your perspective.
Well, the sexual energy stuff, like I've played with it myself. I was able to like shoot people in the back of the head with it, and like I'd do it on my roommate who was not a Buddhist and like had no interest in any, like he's just a meathead jock guy.
Sure.
So I would just like shoot him in the back of the head while he's watching TV, and while he didn't even know I was like in the space. So I'd like pop my head out and like put my finger like a gun and shoot him in the back of the head with it and just see if he'd react. And he would.
When you say shoot him in the back of the head, you're like doing like finger guns, or are you like fucking?
Or like or knife hand.
Oh, okay.
Austin Power.
Yeah, he said shoot him in the back of the head twice. I was like, I
would literally like extend it from my arm, like visualize. So like take this like energy right below my navel, and it's like I always call it like a washing machine kind of a feeling.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's like rocking. Like once you've like really excited the energy, like then you can start to direct it. And so that's what I was starting to do. Is like I'd get this stuff so excited, and it'd feel like a washing machine in my stomach. And then I'd start directing it, and then I'd be like, "Well, am I just like imagining stuff? Let's go ahead and let's do some experiments." So, so I'd go out like in this big house we rented for like all these like college bros.
Hell yeah!
And he'd be just watching TV or playing a video game or whatever, and I'd just like pop out like in the hallway, like not even stand in the hallway, just kind of like dip into the hallway.
Yeah.
And just shoot him in the back of the head with it. Yeah, like, get out.
It would just be he would notice something happening. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be like a physical response necessarily or a physical sensation, but just something that in his brain that like let him know.
Like he definitely feel it. What I would do is I put my hands together, and I could like generate it like it was like a ball of energy within my hands, and then I just have people put their hands in it, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I feel something." And I'd be like, "Okay, let's do a control where people aren't even knowing that I'm telling them to feel it."
I see. Okay. That's I mean that's proof enough for me. I've definitely come into contact with stuff like that before, and like had instances like that just kind of happen naturally. I think more so when I was a lot younger. I think there's a certain younger people are like usually able to experience this a lot better just because they're more they're closer to the spiritual than.
You remember that thing I said about Gestalt?
You're gonna have to remind me. Sorry.
So like a Gestalt is like when an experience turns into like a numbness, and it just like fades into the background.
Okay.
So there's like all these phenomena that we're just not keying into that are otherwise taking place within us and all around us.
Yeah, they're not able to parse this specific information because there's so many other sources coming in.
Yeah, so it's because it's everywhere. It's like not distinct, right? So it fades it into the background in so many ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that's kind of the thing you're describing with the kids.
Oh, they're able to parse that information a lot better because they don't have nearly as many.
They haven't filtered it out as like nonsense or something to ignore. A lot of times, kids will be told actually to suppress certain things. I myself was told to suppress certain things.
Yes, right, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to though.
Well, some
Not all
things,
things,
like,
but
you know, like
you need discipline,
in a
right?
certain way, yeah.
It's tricky.
Well, like, I mean, you know, when you're young, you just gotta be trained to focus anyway, right?
I mean, that's why they
don't you think that
a day.
the way I like to look at it is like everybody's a spiritual being, and like whether we like it or not, like and whether you're religious or not, and whether whatever culture you're in, if you're human, like we raise children to be like naive, right? And then when they get to be old enough, we experience them to the real world, and like that's like, I don't know, the coming of age and like the magic, you know, like you teach them like, oh, you fill them their heads with stuff, and then it creates this like imagination, this fluff in their mind that gives them this like ability to push through the darkness of reality, you know. Like I think that's really cool, like how we're all subjected to the ritual of childhood and then adulthood.
Yeah.
Talking about like wonderment.
Yeah. I think that's where I think I personally have come into a lot of conflict with the modern world and in society at large, because I try to keep some part of me at least attached to that childlike wonder. Right, and that's also the scary part, is because a lot of people who do that and like engage in that type of thinking can fall. I guess to bring back another Star Wars reference, I guess can fall to the dark side of that and absolutely abuse it. Which is it's a line there's a line there that you have to ride, that between, you know, it being honest and pure in your intentions and good, be honest and or good and pure with your intentions, as opposed to wholly self-serving intentions with this specific type of energy energy. What's the word?
Yeah, you don't want to make a Faustian bargain.
A Faustian bargain.
Yeah, where you sell your soul to the devil, basically.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, you do not want to do that.
But you know, Faust trades his soul for power, basically.
Yes, trading your energy for physical power within worldly, the world that we live
specifically in. Worldly power. Yeah.
It's not worth it, because you can't take any of this stuff with you, really. Well, unless it's like that guy said, where you keep your job through, you know, the afterlife. Which is it's interesting to think about.
The Faustian bargain is just there, open and willing to be taken at any moment, and everybody more or less has, or is not, you know, has at least one point taken part in it, or has had access to it, or seen the results of it.
How do you mean?
The Faustian bargain, like, is in like we've all had a chance to maybe sell our soul, right? Is that true?
It's basically like the Faustian bargains that we get offered are like shortcuts.
Happens every moment, every day.
You want to take a loan?
Virtue.
Loans are our Faustian bargains.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Usury,
every moment, every day.
That's a very good form of Faustian bargain. The usury.
By now,
we're all doing it. We are all doing it in a sense, right?
I think that's kind of more of a black-pilled way to think about it. Honestly, I think there's definitely choices that we can make, and then there's choices that we're like forced into. I don't know about you guys, but I never signed a social contract, right? I never personally signed it, even though my name is on said social contract, right? My birth certificate, right? But that wasn't the choice that I made, so it's not really like
trying to stop them from taking taxes off your paycheck.
Yeah, they can argue that you've already benefited from the social contract, though.
There is definitely an argument to be made, there. But I think also that kind of goes back into like intention. Right?
It's your parents, brother.
Yeah, You also have a.
Like you were born and they signed you in the hospital. Like it happened to me too, right? All of us, right?
Right, but
we
at the
born
same,
and our parents we got registered by the government.
Yeah,
if
but
you
I
were
think
like
what
a
he's saying is like
person,
because of
maybe
that.
you'd be free.
I think what he's saying is because of that we experience like the benefits from it. Like I'm able to go down to the street right now, go down to the 7-Eleven, get a soda pop. Where if a lot of these ideas of the social contract were not in place, I would not, have such an easy time doing such a thing. Or
because in America, they're gonna take it away.
No.
Legal.
No, yeah, absolutely. But no, I
We
think there is like
around, I don't know where the fuck they came from.
in Christianity, or I think in Catholicism, this is called the concept of like original sin, right? Like how a truly sinless birth was the birth of Christ, where there was no funny business going on, so forth. So there is an idea. Yeah, there is like an aspect of atonement that needs to be had with everybody, and there is like a there is a way to there is a way to atone, and there is a way to reparate for that. It's just not easy, and not a lot of people do that, and most times you're actually like punished for doing said thing, right? Like, that's where the phrase "no good deed goes unpunished" comes from.
Yeah, look at anyone devoted to any faith. They're very. They look lost.
Actually,
beat up, don't
what
they?
I did to your mom.
The what?
So that statement comes from what I did to your mom.
Oh damn. Oh boy. But yeah, no, I think there's definitely a lot to be explored with that. I think, but there's also there's a line to ride with, like keeping yourself steady during that, and making sure that you don't fall into. You can blame yourself for so much, but you can only blame yourself for so much, and then when there's also, I don't know, it's maybe I've kind of lost my train of thought here. Yeah.
Well, I think before you petered off there. There was a point about coping versus coping on a long scale.
Yeah,
whereas
coping as opposed to
coping is actually a skill, and everyone copes.
Oh, of course, we have to.
But the thing is that coping it needs to be a short-term skill.
Mm-hmm.
Because coping is like if you're in your work week and something hits you from like the sideline. Yes. It has the potential to knock you out, like emotionally or like spiritually or whatever, and you just gotta make it to the weekend, right?
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to cope for a couple of days, but if you're coping goes into weeks or months, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, then it's more abusive than it is actually helpful.
Well, it moves into what's called rumination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
and ruminating is it's basically a very easy way to go down the path of self deprecation, self ruination, just kind of picking at your scabs, basically spiritual level.
Yes. No, yeah, absolutely. That's how you abuse it. You just do it for too long. You keep putting something off to the side because it will ruminate, it will fester, and it will grow.
Yep. Yeah, it's not going anywhere when you're coping, basically.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not fresh, if you let it metastasize so long, what happens is the phenomena is not really available to you to fully examine as directly as it might have been closer to the event.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. There's timing is also another thing that's super important, especially when dealing with that type of stuff. If you let it sit for so long, it's going to get old and moldy, and you really can't do much with it. And all of your experiences, even the bad ones, it's all important to forming your personal worldview and making you into like your own person.
Yeah, it's the issue is, in addition to like not being so clear, it's compounds. Mm-hmm. So like you get layers on top of it, building, and like you develop like nervous tics or something like that.
Yeah, you get Tourette's or something.
You get
Tourette's at the BAFTA Awards.
Something breaks.
He starts morphing. Like Jim Carrey.
I love that BAFTA award event because it just shows the sanctimony of black people. The blackness in general is just like so sanctimonious.
Yeah, no, and it was nice to see them all come together. They all came together to tell this guy. You guys watch
Tubi? You know Tubi.com.
I've seen a couple Tubi classics.
If there's anybody to blame there, it's the BBC for setting up the award show the way they did.
Oh yeah, no, because that's the thing with Tourette's is that absolutely your environment is going to have an effect on like what kind of word is like part of your tic. It's not always going to be the same. And if you're like, it is like that nervous tic, right? You get like, you're constantly being told not to do this thing. And so in your head, you're constantly telling yourself not to do this thing, not to say this thing. And so, of course, it's automatically just going to come up. And if you have zero impulse control, which is like, what specifically Tourette's is, it's like a zero impulse control with like things that you say. Of course, something like that is going to come up, and I'm with you 100%. It was definitely the fucking BBC's fault for creating that environment for these people who are genuinely like ill, right?
Yeah. If that happened 10 years ago, or like 5 years ago, like during like Barack Obama or Joe Biden, it wouldn't have been a problem.
You think so?
Probably. It would not be we wouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah.
It's also possible.
My guess
are timed and actually staged. Like, not necessarily everybody's in on it, but like it's so predictable that you could set that kind of an event up.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you can. It's not like about giving people a written script necessarily. It's just like putting those ideas in there, like not even or not. Well, I guess like
just basic social engineer. Like, this is gonna be good.
Thank you. Yes.
We get a Tourette's guy come in. Put him in
a room full of black guys and see what happens. That's just like a funny joke, honestly. I can't even hate it.
Pretty much, like you could just see it. Just have the cameras on, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
There we go.
God, that was so silly. Such a silly event too. It's very similar to like the Chris Rock slap incident that happened a couple years back. Right.
Yeah, people were asking if that was staged as well, and I don't think that one was staged. I just think, I think that was just Will Smith being Will Smith, and finally for everyone to see.
Yeah, you think that's how he is, like regular? He's just a fucking asshole.
That's what Rob
Schneider.
Forgot the comedian's name.
Rob Schneider?
Yeah, Schneider said about him. It's like, you just saw who he really was. Damn. And it's kind of like the feeling, like, once you find out about, like, his personal life and stuff, like, there's definitely some fucked up shit going on with that guy.
Oh, well, yeah. It's like the same thing with, like, most, like, celebrities at that level. Like, you always hear about Jaden, and sometimes you'll hear about Willow Smith, but you never hear about his firstborn son. And that's the same thing with a lot of these celebrities. You either don't hear about them, or they completely disappear. It's a lot of, like, weird sacrifice.
Maybe his first son was born before he signed, like, more deals, you know?
I think there's that too.
Right.
I know that his first son takes like more of a backseat role to a lot of it, but it's just interesting that all of those celebrities with their firstborn child some weird. It's like it's Rumpelstiltskin shit, right? It's like you have to give this certain thing up to have this level of success and be this untouchable godlike figure to like normal people.
Well, you basically just have to be controllable to be at this level because there's so much money on you.
Yeah,
that you can't really be a public, like a real person in public anymore.
Yeah, you can't be like you just can't do that stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of the meta about like Kanye is about him trying to recontrol or recapture his own autonomy, basically.
Yeah, and how he's completely unable to do that. I don't know about you guys. I personally don't even think he's alive anymore. I think they've successfully killed and cloned that poor fucking guy.
No idea, really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who's to say? But there was like a time where he was like, it was like right after he did his crash out, his like big time crash out, and then he was like, if I go missing, whatever. And then he did like go missing. Nobody knew kind of where he was for a little while, and then he comes back. He's got like a new wife. He was wearing like big platform shoes and like big like shoulder pads underneath his like sweater or whatever. It was like it was very
The wife killed him.
What?
You guys know the mag? You know the mag?
What?
You know that guy? That guy in the mag?
The mag?
The guy that he makes videos? Yeah, the mag. He makes videos.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar.
You know him?
Now, sorry.
He I think he's on BitChute.
Okay.
And he accuses of all these celebrities of being male who are females, Like
he's the one. Like, yeah, he's talking about Michelle Obama.
That black
talking
guy.
about Lady Gaga. Yeah,
got a crazy thick accent, like a crazy.
Yeah, that conspiracy started as a joke.
With Michael Obama.
Mike Obama, Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike. Yeah, Big Mike. Yeah. Yeah.
It did start as a joke. It was Joan Rivers. She like said that in like an interview one time, and then like the next day she had surgery. It was like just regular, or no, not. There's no such thing as a routine surgery, but it was like cosmetic surgery she was having done, and then there was
a facelift.
Yeah, he's getting a facelift, and she died somehow from getting a facelift.
That's like pre the View vibes, like that vibe birthed the View, but then the View turned sour.
You think so?
So you're saying like that whole
that Roseanne called that lady in the Obama administration Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Zayas. That's not a real name. You're
real Dr.
joke, right? I'm not familiar with
it. Like she was saying, like she really reminds me of Dr. Zayas, and the fact is, like, the lady does, and she's an Iranian too, but she was trying to act like it was anti-black. Like, no, lady, you're an Aryan. What the hell are you talking about? That's what Iran refers to.
Oh man, yeah.
There's so many Iranians where I live, man.
Really?
You'd be surprised. A lot, yeah.
How'd they get over there?
I don't fucking know.
Shit.
Bunch of gold.
Gold?
I don't know, bro. The flags are everywhere. Run around, fucking dance around. Open up restaurants everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah. We're having the same problem here in Eugene. So everybody's like protesting. They're going outside of the federal building and like protesting the Iran war and doing all this fucking shit. And it's like, I'm with it.
They're
man.
fighting against it.
Like this. The name of the street.
The people here are fighting for it. They like it. The people here like it.
Yeah, no.
They're all the Persians here, they're like, fuck yeah.
The Persians love it. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Dude. Because they don't want to be. They came here to not be Muslims. Also,
that's the whole point of the stream. Honestly, the name of the stream is very sardonic with this. It's like this is a huge fucking waste of our time, resources, and now manpower and life none of this shit needs to happen. You know, we're not the.
Wow. On a world scale, I think it makes sense, but on like
it was going to happen regardless. It was going to happen regardless. Like, it doesn't matter if it was the U.S. All of the shit was going to fucking. It was like kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall. Regimes rise and regimes fall. There's never been there's never ever in the history of ever been a successful slave-led revolution, right? Money always has to back this shit up, but there's other interests over there in the region, and it's just a crying shame that personally my country is being used as the police in this case, and is like taking it down. I think it's an absolute crying shame. There's no fucking reason at all for any of that to be happening.
Yeah, in that case, that's very true. So yeah. It is happening.
It's really it is.
Yeah. But you know what? If it didn't happen right now, it probably might not happen for like 100 years.
Maybe. Maybe 100 years or so.
For 100 years.
I think the thing is like
my country will be. Probably become one of them, you know.
Well, yeah, no, it's already. Well, that's the thing is while we're over there doing that shit, while we're over there doing that shit, I don't know. I think you're Canadian or something, right? But while U.S. guys are over there doing that shit, we're completely ignoring the problem that's like right here at home. And then of course this is all like discussions on like warfare and tactics and actually how to address said problem, but like if I don't know, the problem could be very easily addressed. It's just not because of there's a million reasons why, but keep buying kosher, guys. Keep buying kosher. It's good for you.
I would just say like raw is basically, and if you look at like a lot of the kosher stuff, it's closer to raw.
It's absolutely. It's just like it's a good way for like most people to parse when they're in a regular grocery store, which is how most of the population.
Why are you so pro kosher?
Because
it's for fun. Are you good or what?
I'm not. Okay. No. I would no. Yeah, maybe I should.
It's because the food is actually cleaner.
The food is actually better. They're not going to poison their own. They're not going to poison their own.
It literally is.
I like that way to look at
it. It really is. It really is just that kind of that way. But I think I will say I have a big issue. I think that's honestly the way to go. It's just like trying to find that is like going to be it's a whole to do, and so in the intermittent, it's definitely a good, like how we were talking about. It's a good coping mechanism, you know, while we're looking for better options.
It's like a bridge while you're learning actual food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like identifier things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just where I am with the process currently. You know, I'm still very new to this. I still do. I drink tap water to try to keep connected with the people around me. Whatever fucking SSRIs or fluoride is in the water that is in the people around me, I would like to have some sort of connection to it, even if it is some type of poison. I understand how backwards that is. I do. I'm trying to move away from it slowly, but yeah, there are coping mechanisms, and this is absolutely one of them. I will say I do have a huge issue with how I've seen how like kosher meat is produced. I don't know if I can sanction that. I don't know if I can ever sanction how that meat is prepared. I don't know if you guys if you know how like kosher meat
ritualistically.
You mean like the hanging them up by the legs and slicing their throat?
Yeah, that one, or the big machine that they have where it turns them upside down and cuts their throat at the same time. It's just like that. There is a truth to like you are what you eat. Yeah, there is a truth to you are what you eat. So if like the fucking animal that you're killing dies in a horrific like fashion, and it can feel and see all of that pain that's like happening to it, that is going to 110% transfer into the food that you eat and then into you. I believe that.
Yeah, but
they don't knock them out first.
Nope.
They can just inject them with like a sleeping thing first.
They can't. Well, no, that's what they do in a regular, like a regular, like a traditional meat, like a traditional.
Oh, the
slaughterhouse,
kosher, they
use the
let
gun.
them get all stressed out.
Yeah, no, the kosher one
Yeah,
is
you know-
it's something about the ritual that the priest needs to do. They had to turn them upside down.
I got a job. I got a job at a slaughterhouse once,
Oh, so you know, yeah.
but I
I've
didn't.
also worked in one.
Listen, I was a pussy. I was a pussy. I left. I went for my first day and I left. But like
good on you,
I got
man.
the job. It was like a small company, like small place. It's called an abattoir, like using like the French name and shit. You know, like it's a small company for a small place, and like local everything. You know, so small farmers, whatever, send their lambs there to get it sent back to them. They can sell it how they want. Anyways, so I'm supposed to I was supposed to go in, and I had like nightmares all night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can't take the job. Like, I didn't have any sleep. And I went in, I was like, 6 a.m. They wanted me to come at 6 a.m. I was like, yeah, dude, I went in there and there's a big barn. I'm like trying to find, like, I went in to apply for the job like a week before, right? In this office. And then I went back the next day and then I tried to find them. And they weren't in the office, right? So I was like, where the fuck are they? Where are they? I'm like, wandering around. And I'm like, okay, here's the barns. Here's the stables. Here's all this stuff. There's nobody there. Okay, here's this little warehouse thing. Okay, I better go look in the warehouse thing. I open the door and I'm like, here they are. The fucking guy's got like a fucking lamb, like wrangled around his arm.
They were producing
with
lamb.
Sickle in his other hand. He's got a sickle in his other hand.
He's like, yeah. What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm the new guy. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can take this job. And he's like, did you see anything? Did you see anything? He's like, no, I didn't see anything.
Whoa.
It's okay. I just had fucking nightmares all night, bro. I just don't want to do the job.
Yo, well, yeah, I would.
He had the sickle in his
call you
hand.
that.
He's about to fucking slit that fucking thing's throat. And I was like, I gotta go. I'm gonna do it.
I wouldn't
But
call you a pussy.
thinking back on it now, I would do it.
I wouldn't call you a pussy.
Yeah,
for
but
that. That's you know.
Well, we all
Especially
gotta
if you
eat.
need. Well, yeah,
We all
I mean,
gotta
yeah,
eat,
if you need a job. But yeah, no, absolutely, I would not call you a pussy for backing out of that. No, not at all.
Yeah, what I would say, like, I grew up on a farm.
We all need a job.
And I've slaughtered animals as a child.
Yeah.
And like it seems like if you do it as a kid, like you start slaughtering animals as a kid, like there's some sort of like normalization that happens that doesn't seem to, like, for some people it just doesn't like work. Like I've known animals on a first name basis and then I've slaughtered them. Like for some people,
so you're a country boy.
They just can't get that into their head that's possible to do.
Yeah,
I could do that myself. I think. But to slaughter a random animal on a random farm and for the first day in a job was like never done it before. I was like, wow, this is a little different, you know. I go fishing and shit, and I got fish, and I fucking shot a couple squirrels and whatever.
I think my thing with it is like the lamb, right? Like I don't eat lamb. I think that's personally, I think that's a bridge too far for me. I don't know.
Well, yeah, once you get into mammals, though, the mammals will start to communicate like mammals when they're in pain.
Yes.
And so, that communicates.
Yep.
Yeah. Especially just like young livestock. I think I don't understand. Like I've never eaten it, so I don't know. Like maybe it is like so good or whatever. But like just knowing.
Oh, it's a ham?
No, the lamb.
Oh, I love lamb.
Oh no! Oh, glad you bastard.
It's a matter of necessity. It comes down to necessity.
Yeah.
But yeah, lambs in particular, when you slaughter them, like, you're gonna hear them like bleat and like cry, basically. Yeah. Like that's like one of the most heartbreaking ones to slaughter.
Yeah. Personally, for me, that's the kind of stuff I stay away from. And also for context, I grew up for 4 years of my childhood. I was actually vegan. because my parents saw a couple of documentaries. They're fucking like propaganda documentaries. They put the body cams on and go into the slaughterhouses, and they're like, look at these, and then you get to see like immigrants kicking chickens for like half an hour, and they're like, look at this, this is what you're doing.
Bro, that's a band, bro. That should be a band name. Immigrants kicking chickens.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and seeing that as like a kid, like, you know, opened my eyes to a lot of it, because like they do kind of make it seem like the cow goes in one end of the factory, and then a delicious, tasty burger comes out the other end, and it's like there's a reality to be recognized with it, and you have a choice. You have a choice to make largely, but I think you do need these nutrients to be like a regular person that develops regularly, and I was deprived of that. So I have I think meat should be eaten, and I do believe that like the slaughter of animals is like important and like necessary for regular human development. But there's a reality about it that needs to be recognized. You need to know what it is and where it comes from and how it's made. You know.
I think they should stop testing on animals and kitty cats and doggies, and they should start testing on pedophiles. Sorry. Sorry.
Not a bad idea.
I'm like, every time I see them kitty cats with like shit plugged into their brain and shit, that make me so mad. I can't see that. I got a cat right now, literally a stray cat with a broken leg. I don't know how he broke his fucking leg. I ain't really got the money to fix it, but he's walking around. He's the strongest motherfucking confident cat ever. He doesn't even act like he got a broken leg. But I know what broken looks like, bro. It ain't sprained. He ain't limping. It's shit's wobbling.
We'll see you tomorrow.
That shit. I hate it, man.
Yeah,
wait, who's leaving?
This Hawkeye. I would. I would probably. I'd probably clock out
calling him
this
Hawkeye.
conversation as well.
Yo, I didn't realize Hawkeye was the full name. I've just been calling him Hawk. I'm too stupid to read the whole syllables.
Yeah, no, it's
To be fair, he spelled it like Mordecai, which I used to like that character in Borderlands. And then my buddy's like, "Do you know where the name Mordecai comes from?" And it's like, "Where?" And he said, "You'll never guess." And then I was like, "Oh wait, I don't like Mordecai anymore."
What, the Bible?
Apparently, it's a Jewish name.
I've always known it from the Bible. I mean, we share half the book, so.
Yeah. Well, that's where I fall into that Gnostic shit. It's like I don't care about the Old Testament at all.
It's a part of it.
Honestly,
you can't just you can't have Star Wars without Empire. You need you can't have the full saga without the second part.
I get you, but I mean, I feel like Jesus corrected it all. He was like, "No, all that shit's gay, and do this instead." I don't know, but that's my
and that's also something to remember is that Christ was in fact a Jew. You know, he was.
I don't believe that.
He was.
I think he was a fucking brown ass nigga. Person. Person.
He's that one also is like fun to think about, like what possible like ethnicity that he could have been, or like I think
white. I think he was like my type of white. You know, I'm like Romanian. I'm kind of dark. My friends used to say I had Mexican nipples. Fuck my friends.
What they say in the Bible, it says he's a fair skinned.
You're Turkish.
Mexican nipples.
Oh yeah, no, I got the same shit going on.
Yeah, Mexican. Yeah, I mean it's that South European shit, bro. I got that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm Italian, so. Yeah.
Italia. I still want you to make me a pizza, bro.
I can't make. What, excuse me? I beg your fucking pardon? What?
Yo, get on it, Guido.
Oh, it's. I think with this also with all the Epstein stuff coming out, I can't I can't fucking say pizza. I can't say pizza like regular anymore. I gotta like call it. That's why I call it za now, because.
You're talking about no California pizza, bro. I'm talking about some Oregon pizza.
Oh no, believe me, man. There's Oregon pizza's worse. Oregon pizza's worse than California.
You got the Grove. That's where the Grove is.
That's where what? They got the Grove over there. But we got the.
You seen that video where? You seen the video where
they got in Oregon?
What's that?
What you guys got in Oregon is the Voodoo Donut.
Yes, the Voodoo Donuts. Absolutely. Right behind here in Eugene, right behind the Voodoo Donuts that's here at this location in this city, there is a huge mural on the wall of a little baby girl child like playing with fucking dandelions. Not fucking kidding.
Wait,
Not
what's
fucking kidding.
wrong
I
with that?
watched the guy paint it. I watched the couple paint it. It was a couple, and it was literally their like firstborn daughter that they painted on this mural behind the Voodoo Donuts.
What's the symbolism behind that? Because ain't dandelions? If you use dandelion root and brew it into a tea, it's actually an anti-parasitical. They don't tell you that.
You can actually create a absinthe, like a forgetting like drink.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Where? How?
You mash up fucking dandelion smash. This is a real thing.
Just eat them. No, just eat them.
That's a real thing.
Dandelions can be done in a lot of things.
What about the German
for all
salad with
types of
dandelion?
stuff, yeah. But you can make a dandelion smash drink, and it'll act the same as like a fucking some date rape shit. So
Don't eat any fertilizer.
I'm over here.
We need the
Whoops,
fertilizer.
too late. Fucking too late.
You know what I mean? Watch the fertilizer in the fields.
That's the thing. They're straight up. That was what the Epstein files were for. Now we have like MNRA stuff being sprayed on food now. That literally just got passed, and so now Bill Gates has kind of carte blanche to do whatever he wants to the food.
But didn't he sell some farmland?
Maybe, but that's also the thing is like who's he selling it to? He's selling it back to the people. He's selling it back to the people. Like, come on, it's just
Argentina.
Dandelions represent rebirth.
The company.
So dandelions what?
Represent rebirth. So it could be a reference to the transhumanist stuff.
Also, yeah. There's a lot of symbolism that goes into it, and none of it's like, I don't know, none of it's good.
You know, man, you mentioned you say I like to watch movies because they keep me up to date on the shit that they be doing behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about that, and it's like honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate movies and TV.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. It's like insufferable for me to sit there and watch fake ass characters talk to fake characters.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. It's
You love
literally
bullshit.
my job. It's literally my fucking job. Tell me about it. Fucking.
Sports, I mean, they fake in a different way. They fake it. They still get hurt.
Oh, it's not even
That's like
just
real.
sports. It's just media in general. All of this shit is genuinely. It is like.
Bro, I just about lit an empty cone.
It is a dark magic, man. And I try to do my best with it. And there's coping, and then there's atoning. But man, some of this stuff.
You're a pro. You're a legend, and you're a glorious white man.
Oh, thanks, brother. Thank you. This is the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Glorious white man.
Wow.
I think we all are, actually. I was actually about to a second ago, I was about to hop up in that. I was in the black chat earlier, and I was about to hop up in there and be like, hey,
Tattoo that on my forehead.
what y'all talking about? But they all went to bed. The only guy in there is a Mexican guy right now. I should invite him in here.
That's only invite. No, the more the merrier.
It's funny, this guy, his name's Joey, right? He's in this other chat, and he loves it when I get drunk because I say a bunch of racist shit. And he's like, he's like, get drunk. He's like, Vlad, get drunk because you say that racist shit. He's Mexican. He thinks he's about to hammer that shit in. I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, there's that's the thing I've always noticed with people from we'll be nice and PC here. From Hispanic cultures, they're usually down to like indulge in that shit more often because they think it's like a I don't know, I don't get it. It's like they think that's what makes them cool, and all of that like that.
Well, they have their own
shit.
hierarchy.
Yes, they do. And they the same thing with like Indians. Like they have their own like thing. That's why all the Indians they call them, or some of them they call themselves Aryans, even though they're not.
Iranians.
Indians.
They have a lineage.
I see Indians every day.
Area.
Yeah, no, there is a lineage that is traced back to but it's traced back to like I forget, like barbarians or something like that. So it's like peoples from Europe that bred into and then were bred out. Yeah,
they're intermixed with Dalits.
What do y'all think of Romanians?
Bike thieves.
So the Romanians are actually like some of the most pure Roman lines
I know, because they have to keep the grammatical line. I was reading about that. As far as grammar goes, Romanian language is actually the closest to the actual grammar that the Romans used, but as far as the phonetic sound, there's a southern European or a southern Italian island that actually has a form of Italian that sound. It's supposed to sound the most well, maybe it's not Sicilian, but whatever, something down there sounds the most phonetically Roman. But
Sicily has a lot of Muslims.
The Romanians kept the grammatical structure more than anybody else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, like,
So,
fucking, if it weren't for Romania, bro,
is like, it's where like Dacia used to be, but when Rome conquered it, they annihilated the Dacians.
do you know what Bukovina is? I think I'm from.
They replaced them.
I think I'm from Bukovina. If you don't know what Bukovina, I was reading about it recently, and I was like, "Where the fuck am I from in Romania?" I can't find out. My family uses the Russian and Slavic words for certain foods, so we're obviously from the north or the east. And I was reading about it, and there's this place called Northern Bukovina, right? Which is convenient.
It just implies your food is Russian. It doesn't imply that you have a necessary cultural direct
Here's the thing: it's the same food that they use in Romania. In Romania, they call it sarmale. They call it sarmale in Romania. In like Ukraine and Russia, they call it golubsti. That's what my family calls it, golubsti. We cook cabbage rolls. We make cabbage rolls with meat and tomato sauce, sometimes tomato sauce. But that, I swear to God, I think my family's from goulash. Yes, I think my family's from northern Bukovina, which is in the territory of Ukraine today. So basically, I qualify as a fucking refugee. Where's my money and shit? Right. Also, I mean, I swear to God,
honest to God, I would love to see you try to argue that in court. That would be
yes,
yes. It might work too. It might actually work.
Well, I swear to God, it probably would. I mean, I look ugly. I got the big ass fucking nose. They said. I mean, I went through all of high school thinking I had a big ass fucking weird nose, and then my mom finally tells me I'm Romanian. I was like, oh, why didn't you tell me, bitch? Damn. Now I know. Now I can't be ashamed of what I am. But before that, I was like, what? Yeah. I had all these British and Irish friends. They had these tiny little pointy ass noses. I'm like, why the fuck am I different?
Fucking Irish.
Button nose.
Fucking button nose. In it. Fucking. I don't know, but fuck it. I swear, I think I'm from northern Bukovina. I swear to God, because my that was the place. It was a Ukrainian territory that the USSR and Nazi Germany had fought against or fought for. The Nazis were trying to give it back to Romania, and USSR was trying to put it as a part of Ukraine. Obviously, the USSR won, and it became a part of the Ukraine. So,
yeah, the borders all shifted, man. Poland too.
Сука, брусская лабашу маски.
That stuff is endlessly fascinating. I wish there was really more like education around like phenotypes and like where your racial heritage is from, especially here in America where it's all such a fucking quote unquote melting pot.
Well, there's been a recent breakthrough only a few years ago with
too many Nazis from over there.
Male haplotypes.
Yeah.
And male haplotypes tells a big part of the story that's been missing genetically.
Ooh.
And it also contradicts a lot of the propaganda stuff, like a lot of the out of Africa nonsense.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like so this male haplogroup trace lineage ability that we just gained is a big breakthrough. So if you do want to do the genetic testing, you can do it anonymously because they will fuck with it and they will like collect your genetic data.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm always worried about. How do you do it though, anonymously, and how do you know?
You just use a fake name.
Oh, fake. Oh, you can just lie?
Yeah, so you lie about your name, and then you want to do more than one because you want to try and override their bullshit.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Because they will bullshit on them.
He's smart as fuck, bro. You know everything.
he's smart as fuck. Just lie. Just lie about your name, yeah.
Yeah, you know how to lie,
no,
bro.
He's not smart. We're just stupid for not thinking of that. We're just stupid for not fucking thinking of that first. Like, yeah, just lie to them, yeah. why wouldn't you do that? It's the same thing with like the Discord shit, like how to like bypass the age verification on Discord. Yeah, it's just lie. Just fucking lie. Who cares?
I'm really bad at lying. I'm actually terrible at lying. I tell the honest fuck.
No, that just means you're a good person, and like your first instinct isn't to automatically tell a lie, right? Like that's good.
I can't. I'm so bad at it. I'll tell a lie and you can tell it's fake because I ain't good.
You just wear it on your sleeve.
There was a generation that was in the past called like Be Real, you know, like all about being real.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Really? I'm done really.
Yeah.
You know what?
The new generation may not be as opposed to that.
I don't recommend lying
anymore.
Well, no, it's necessary at times, but yeah, you shouldn't get used to it. You should not get used to it.
But yeah, but there are times when you don't owe people any honesty.
Absolutely.
Like, especially, I don't believe you owe a machine honesty.
No.
So when I'm putting,
it doesn't owe you any honesty. That's for sure.
I don't owe the machine any kind of truth verification ability.
I love when AI be like, no, that's actually wrong. But you're actually 100% correct. They tell you, you've seen that?
Yeah.
They'll be like, no, the way you phrased it is wrong.
I told you, I'm the authority.
But the way I phrased it is right. It's be able to say the same exact thing in a different terminology, and I mean, like, bro, I was like, and then you know what I do? Then I start saying, "You're a fucking, I hate you," and then I start all this shit. Like, I'm not responding to racism. I was like, "Fuck you."
Take it down a notch. Let's take it down a notch. We're just talking about phenotypes. All right, what's controversial about that?
Yeah, I'm a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
I started, but I busted out that fucking moldy ass weed. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke it.
Okay, now you can't be smoking moldy weed on my stream, dog. You can't be doing that.
I'm just kidding. That's also it's a fabrication. It's fictional. I'm actually playing Resident Evil 9, and I'm succeeding at everything.
Dude,
smoke the moldy weed.
Smoke the moldy weed, dude.
Smoke moldy weed, dude.
He thinks he's high, but he's actually molded.
This shit got 2 days of being.
Molded, bro.
He thinks he's high. He's actually molded. That's fucking really good. That's really good.
I'm like Resident Evil 7. I'm that mold creature.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into a spore. Watch, just dude, like
I'm a spore.
That's it. Yeah, it's The Last of Us. Yeah.
Bro, I'm a boot up spore. I'm stronger now. Spore.
This dude,
he's gonna start clicking in a second.
The spores are in his head, telling him he's getting high, but he's actually just getting more molded.
Yo, bro.
I'm getting molded. Bro, I'm molded. But bro, I'm gonna get molded.
Raccoon City.
He's
dude, you're getting high, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, Raccoon City.
Yeah, no, you all right, bro?
You're so high right now. Oh my god,
you're tripping, dog, bro. What?
I'm zombified, bro.
Dude, weed got you tripping, dog.
I'm like Nemesis right now, my dude,
Dude. This shit gonna be fun.
My
man.
What up, my
All right.
Hey.
You get like 2 or 3 of those.
Yeah, you can't do them in a row because then the AI be like, wait.
I'm talking to you, Vlad. I'm talking to you. You get 2 or 3 of those. You specifically get 2 or 3 of those.
The AI gonna pick me up.
It's already picked you up. It's already picked it up.
Did it? Wait, hold up. Let me find out.
This isn't a rule that the AI is making. This is a rule I'm making. You get 2 or 3 of those, and you've exhausted all of them.
How much do I have to donate to get my credits back?
You can't donate actually to the stream. I'm not monetized.
You a backflip, man.
Me neither. When I get monetized,
you can donate to me as a penance.
Yeah, donate to Buddha.
Dude, I swear to God, I have literally people that ask me to stream, and I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. I mean, if I made money off this shit, obviously I would. But I got a buddy of mine.
That's how you make money. You gotta
you can't make money off of it when you're throwing so many F-bombs around. Over here, Vlad.
Yes, let's make money.
About
keep swearing.
Talking about.
Yeah, I know. I get on fucking Fallout, and I'm talking about agates and whatnot. Agate.
Agates, precious
Agates.
stones.
Oh yeah, no,
Aggregate.
yeah. Fake agate. That was my favorite when I was I was hanging out with my geology buddies.
Wash off.
A fake agate, yeah.
Fucking agates.
I like fish sticks.
Fish sticks, yeah.
Can I have some?
Fish tacos, huh?
Ooh,
I'd like fish sticks.
I do got to be eating more fish. Honestly, I need some more. I need some omega-3 oils in my life.
Do you eat the fish sticks?
Hey,
Go jump in the ocean. Go jump in the ocean.
Really?
Yo, this right here, omega-3 krill oil. Buy it on Amazon.
Do you get that straight from the fish stick?
It comes straight from the fish dick. I don't give a.
All right. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. I haven't eaten fish sticks though since I was a child, and I don't intend to start again.
Just get some. Yo, do they
Get
not
some
have
tilapia.
catfish in Oregon?
Make them yourself. Make it a homemade.
Not really, no.
Homemade, man.
Homemade. Yeah, no, I would absolutely make them myself. I just wouldn't buy like frozen ones from the store.
I'm about to eat this pill right here. You see this? This is a supplement.
Is buy a
I'm
bunch of
gonna take-
fish, make a bunch of fish sticks, put in the freezer. You can have like 3 months supply in the freezer.
Yeah, well, that's honestly what I should be doing. Although I am scared
Down
about
with
like
the fishing
freezing
in
food.
water.
Don't you like lose like hella nutrients when you freeze shit?
So
Well,
on,
you
the
already-
on the
how much
micro level,
frozen
what
shit do you
happens
already
is
eat?
the crystallization of the water
Yeah.
pierces the tissue,
Uh-huh.
and so it breaks down the cellular level.
Uh-huh.
But if you flash freeze it, it's better.
Ooh.
Yes. I heard about that. Flash freezing is the best type of fish you can get. If you're going to the store, look for flash frozen, because flash frozen, they pull it off. Literally pull it onto the boat and they freeze it instantly. That's the best type of fish you can get
In the boat.
So you don't want
That's
bro. That fresh fish, they say it's fresh. That shit's a week old. Don't get no fresh fish. Get that fucking that flash frozen, because that shit literally like they freeze time like fucking like Magneto or whatever, and then you get that shit like.
True though. How do they chop it up when it's frozen?
They
You know what, though?
they have the warehouse ships that are on the water in the ocean. So the people who catch it bring it right to the ship, and they're
processed,
cleaned and processed right there, and they're basically frozen like right after the ship.
Well,
It's like hours after they're caught.
Wow.
Yes, that's nice.
Good shit.
So it's just about getting the right type of processing, getting the timing down is really important. And,
Speaking of process, bro, I'm glad you said processing, because I think you guys were talking about ham earlier, but bro, I cannot eat ham because the processing of ham
why?
guarantees I get heartburn every fucking time. No matter what type of ham I eat, it's heartburn. I can't do that shit.
There's a lot of different sodium compounds in
You guys ever see what ham really is?
meats.
well, and also, yeah, I think
Well,
the,
you know
the
country ham?
Muslims and the Jews too. They kind of have a point where like I don't know if we should be eating pork necessarily. Yeah, I just don't know. There's like a reason why they are not eaten in those specific cultures, and I think there's a lot to be looked at.
I think it's like a hunted meat. You should maybe have it like here, maybe not like every day.
Pigs are like people who are like basically cause problems for everybody else, because boars are especially nasty for people historically.
I love the videos
So
they use
cultivating them or interacting with them.
It's weird how they're compatible.
Hostile act, basically.
Yeah, there's like there's actually a huge underground like growing problem in the U.S. Even around me, where there's like a wild boar are like literally like laying waste to like farmland and shit, and like because and they multiply so fast, like they're hunting them down with like helicopters and like bombing them in Texas and shit right now.
You guys got the blue boars, the blue meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like and you can't even eat them. You can't even eat them when you kill them. So it's like it's like they're just straight up vermin.
Well, you know why they're blue, right?
Yeah, you can eat them.
Oh, you can eat them?
You know why it's blue, right?
Oh, I thought you couldn't. Why is that?
The blue ones is from pesticide, rat poison.
Oh,
The
they're
rat
poison
poison's
them as
like
well to
died
get
for-
rid of them.
So what they do is they get into these like abandoned farms where the farms they put a bunch, they're abandoned, so they'll have like fruit trees or almond trees and nut trees, and then they're abandoned, so all the nuts fall and the trees get riddled with rats. They even like make nests inside the trees.
Ew.
And then they put all this fucking pesticide down, the blue shit, this like really strong stuff.
Yeah.
And then it dies, right? So you can trace it. And then it goes to the boars. They either eat the rats, or they're eating the rat feed, or they're eating the nuts contaminated with the rat feed and the rats and all that shit, you know.
Jesus
and then the meat turns blue. And then you hunt them, and you find them, and you're just not supposed to eat it. Right? It's blue.
I mean, this is
big
fucking
parents,
what happens
parents.
when you criminalize farmers and shit, and you expect like far too much of them.
That's right.
For such a little return. This is what fucking.
Why is a
happens.
farm abandoned?
Exactly.
No farm should be abandoned.
Pigs are actually they're historically from the Spanish.
Yeah.
Coming over, they dropped them off of the ships because they're just a cheap source of meat. So they're actually an invasive species.
Yeah.
And they're a problem across the board.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, you should hunt them.
You
should. You should hunt them, and you should try and wipe them out, annihilate them.
Yeah, they need. Yeah, it's like it's the same thing with like bamboo. You have to do everything you can. You have to constantly attack this problem, like day in, day out. You can't ever. Kudzu as well. Yeah. The same. It's any invasive species.
Japanese knotweed.
Japanese. Yeah, we have a lot of that out here too. Yeah.
Poison.
Yeah, and then there's the Asian carp is a problem.
I remember that when I was living in Chicago. Literally, dudes were like going out on boats with baseball bats. They would like jump out of the water and like you would try to smack them with a baseball bat. I went out and did that a few times.
Funny as fuck. I want to do that.
I mean, it was fun, sure, but it's like it didn't do anything. Like they've completely taken over the Great Lakes now. Like it's over.
You're not stopping them from spawning. Oh
yeah.
You gotta attack the eggs or something. Yeah, it's
what? Wait, what fish is it? What'd you say?
It's the Asian carp.
What? Like the Chinese or that one?
Yeah. So here's the thing about like the carps in China, or for example, that's kind of where they're from. But they've got this cool system. It's like it's its own like internal hydroponic system that produces like a different. There's a few different carps that filter and process the water.
Yes.
And then you add ducks on top. And there's a number of things like watercress, which is also a problem here in America. The Asian water or Chinese watercress, whatever it is. And then there's another like a vine root, but it's also a problem.
Yeah.
But they were trying to transfer over this system, this internalized, it's like one of the most sufficient systems of like producing protein. It's you take, because it produces duck eggs, ducks, carp, and all this like vegetable stuff that grows out of it, and what feeds the duck is free, like the watercress stuff.
Yeah. So it's like a self-sustaining like
stuff,
farm.
And then you get all these fish that you can eat.
It is pretty ingenious, and that's that's a cool idea. They have a similar thing out here.
Done that locally.
Yeah,
you didn't have to adopt.
Yeah, it's just the problem. Yeah, is that they've pushed out the regular they've pushed out the the local species. So it's
somebody would try to they would try and get their local pond to grow something, and then it would just take over.
Yeah.
But somebody put it in a river, and that
project's
Yeah, that was what happened. That's what they said. It was the same thing with I don't think they blamed it on any specific group, like how the Chicago fire got blamed on like Irish people with the fucking Mrs. Mulligan's cow or whatever the fuck. But the kicking over the thing, the lantern. But it was that's what they said, is that somebody had these as like a pet project, and we're trying to do some shit, and then just like release them into the waterways regular, and it completely just fucked over everything. And it was only like a small handful of them, they said. But
yeah, this stuff kind of still happens in like Florida, where some new reptile gets released.
Yeah. yeah. It was the same thing that happened with that cop. He came in. They were doing they were investigating some shit. That like somebody was like selling weird lizards or something, and then that snake got loose or whatever, and he shot the snake.
Oh,
I think they were actually looking for it, or they were looking for some sort of illegal species, and they weren't able to identify one, and so they killed it.
Oh, that's what it was. It was like a straight up execution.
It was actually there. It was there as like a being babysat, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So it was somebody else's, and so they actually sued the police, and they won.
Oh, they won. Okay.
You guys,
that's why I didn't hear about it again, I guess.
I'm pretty sure. Last I checked.
Do you know who Officer Kuntz is?
Yeah, the sheriff.
You know who Really? You know who he is? The guy who died, who got killed?
Oh wait, no. I think I'm not.
Officer Kuntz is a local officer from my area. Yeah, he's got a crazy name, Coons.
Why would he? Why would he know him?
Well, I mean, he's the whole reason the blue line shit started in my city. He was killed by some fucking Chicago resident that moved here.
I think I've heard of him actually, man, to be honest.
And that's when people. I don't know if people started putting out blue. People were putting out blue porch lights. It's like they're putting lights on the porch.
My grandma does that.
And that was like a huge movement. That was because of him, and he was a local officer in my area. And my buddy Jordan actually had a run-in with him because he used to be a criminal, right? And he said Kuntz was a cool motherfucker. So rest in peace.
Yeah, he was
a cool cop apparently.
There was a story kind of local to where I used to live, right outside of Chicago, where this one officer, he was like he did a lot of like programs with the youth. He did a lot of like youth programs, doing like trying to get kids involved with like law enforcement and like getting kids to trust cops and whatnot. But they found out that he was like they brought IA in, right, internal affairs. It came in and started doing investigating on him because they thought he might have been embezzling money. And then then right after this he got there was some type of call that he went on, and he got like shot and killed. He was killed by, and they was like, oh, we got two gentlemen, hooded gentlemen. They're running away. I'm shot. I'm fucking dying. And he died. He passed away. And it was very sad. Everybody brings out the fucking everybody brings out the like the parade, right? There's no more crime for like a couple hours, right? Because they're doing the whole parade. Every single cop in the city is like out and like doing the funeral.
The way you described it, I mean,
well, hold on.
They set him up.
There's no. That's the thing. What came out later is that he took out a fucking life insurance policy on himself, sent all the money into his wife's account, right? And then what they found out is that they were looking for these two guys, right? Because like cop killers, you got to get these guys. You can't let that shit slide, right? So they're going everywhere. They're looking for them. There's like no proof that these guys were ever actually there. And what they found out was that this was a scheme that he did. He literally killed himself to get his wife the life insurance money and to set his wife up with all the embezzlement money so that they could all like be set up after he was quote unquote killed. And
back the blue, the blue,
dude. Yeah, it was some fucking wild shit. That's like one of my favorite cop stories ever.
Bro, I'm gonna be 100% transparent and honest with you. I want to like the police, and I've never had a good run-in with the police. My neighbor,
like outsourcing your self-defense, of course. Yeah, who wouldn't want that, right?
Well, hold on. My neighbor, I had a neighbor that used to sell like meth, or he used to sell weed and meth. I went over there literally one time to see what type of shit he had. I tried his fucking nectar collector. You know what a nectar collector is?
Oh yeah,
it's like a dabber. Yeah, I tried his nectar collector and I accidentally smoked way too much. I remember sitting in his house. I was like, "How the fuck am I gonna get home?" He's literally next door to me. Yeah. And well, he got his door kicked in, right? Because he had a big thing of meth. I didn't know he even did meth. He had a thing of meth and he got his door kicked in, and then the cops started following me. because I live next door.
Yeah.
And then I got the first time I ever got pulled over is a quote unquote random stop, but they followed me out of a gas station, all sorts of shit, and it's like. I literally want to like the police. The one time I've ever called the police was when my cat got stolen. They're like, tough shit. It's a civil matter.
Yeah, if you want to like the police, pretty much you just can't do any crime.
It better be. Hey, it better be a civil matter when I find out who took my cat and kick their fucking door in and shoot them. Theoretically in Minecraft, you know what I mean? Like, if you can call it a civil matter, it better stay a civil matter. You know, it ain't gonna change.
Hang on, Vlad. Hang on.
Sorry. All I was gonna say is they're probably going after bigger guys than you. When you're the one who's like paranoid or pissed off or scared or annoyed, it's probably because they're going after a bigger guy than you, right?
Yeah, unless you have like a real reason to be paranoid, right?
I think they killed my cat.
I think they looked at my domestic terrorism, or like making serious money. Like, yeah, they honestly, to God, they don't care.
They killed my cat because they saw the shit I say online.
On guard, conspiracy theorist now. No, don't be talking like that, Vlad.
Yeah.
I got friends in the UK and said, "Hey, mate, come over to the UK and shit." And I'm like, "Bro, if I stepped into the UK, I'd be arrested instantly for the thing."
Yeah. Careful, yeah.
I'd be in jail instantly. I said Winston Churchill's the worst nigga ever lived. Fuck him, I hate him.
You've exhausted all three. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm 0.6% Congolese. 23andMe told me. What up?
I do remember
dude?
that. Yeah, that sounds like bullshit to me. That sounds like that crock of shit I was talking about.
Oh damn!
Yeah. I'm 0.6 Congolese between the knees. Come at me.
All right. There we go. That was pretty good.
You got papers.
That was pretty good. Papers, please. I miss that.
Congolese. I'm Scottish in the brain. I'm Romanian in the face.
You got Gestapo'd.
Yeah. Ow. Thank God this is a plastic cup. I just smashed my tooth with it.
Yeah. I had chipped my tooth recently. I was really excited when I was eating a salad.
My teeth are what?
Wow,
really?
You got excited about eating a salad, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was hungry. It was a long day. I had at work, and then I come home.
What was in the salad, first off?
Bro,
it was
never
the
had
metal
a Caesar
fork.
salad?
No, it was the metal fork.
Rock salad?
No.
Oh, yeah. You don't actually want to eat the metal fork.
No. Well, yeah, thanks. A little late now. It's a little late now.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody should have explained to you that the fork is not part of the salad.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't catch on, and now I'm missing a small chunk of my teeth.
Yeah, you're hurting.
No, it's fine. I think I need to get some
more milk.
Paper.
Forks. I smoke porks. I kill porks. Same.
Killing pork.
Pork. I kill pork.
Well, gentlemen,
well, you could always join the space age and get a spork.
Well, the spork's going to be metal too. I'm going to probably have a much harder time trying to eat that thing. So.
Well, they got them for free at KFC.
Oh, well, I didn't think about that. I haven't been to a KFC in years.
I do like them, kind of.
Fuck yeah, I haven't been to a KFC in a long time. Well,
we're close.
Gentlemen, it has been about 3.5 hours on this stream. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm probably going to call it here. Do you guys have anything you want to say to the 3 people that are watching the stream, as in you guys?
We're just talking to ourselves, so no, because I'm saying it to myself now.
We rock. We're the best.
We the best.
World peace.
You know what? I do have this.
Please.
We should do like an investigation stream.
I'm absolutely down for that. We should do an investigative stream. What are you thinking about investigating?
It doesn't really matter because like I think I piqued your guys' interest on a number of topics.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like
I'd love to chat with you guys again.
Like to go further in it, it's what's like one, you could just basically like have one person tell the story at a time, or 2, you can just show people where the information is. And I think that's like one of the most valuable things you can do on the internet is actually, instead of just tell people, I mean, well, that is kind of like one of the metas is that there's too much information, and you have to actually have it curated for you.
Absolutely.
So you, even with AI, right? You need an actual curator.
No.
And so, like, if somebody can show you, like, how to parse through the information to find, like, actual big themes or threads that are running through things,
yes,
like, it's super helpful.
I
mean, like, it's pretty condescending. Like, usually people just get into arguments online, and just, like, I mean, I do it too, but
you should see me.
But like, the information is right here. Like, it's on the internet. But you do have to know how to find it.
Absolutely. I think that's a good idea. I definitely am down for, like, later this week, if you guys are wanting to come back, we can definitely do a more investigative focused stream. We can actually focus on the information that we're bringing, and bring actual topics and actually come prepared instead of having just kind of like a shoot the shit session. I think that's a great idea.
Well, you guys can bring, like, topics you're interested in, and I'll just be more focused on, like, how to, like, correlate and catalog information and go, like, dive into it.
No, yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be here on this channel if that's what you're interested in. But yeah, I'll definitely have, like, the visual references ready to go, and we'll have everybody come and speak their piece, whatever they like, and we'll have a. I think that'll result in a lot of good coming out of this instead of us just kind of talking over each other for 3 hours.
It'll be more clippable.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've got a question though.
Also, I can share my, like, screen at times and just show you how I'm looking at information, or how, like, kind of like how I'm thinking about it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are any of you interested in an after party?
In what?
An after party. I'll start a stream right now.
You start your own stream, brother. That's all right with me.
But yeah, I'll do a stream right now if you guys want to keep chatting about shit. But
yeah, here's what Vlad can do. He can start a stream, and then you can do.
I don't care if my shit racist. Go ahead. I'm never gonna be monetized. I don't care.
All right, so we'll plan to do this again, you guys. Let's say sometime this week. You guys are all on the Discord. I'll put some feelers out.
Okay.
And, we'll get it going. But yeah. To everybody else that's watching, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for showing up for the stream. Thanks for leaving a like. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
You mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this? You mean like this?
I need to do that. I need to make it to where I have a bumper on mine. My shit's just like, well, I just turn my shit off. I don't fucking. Have you seen any of my recent streams?
Bro, you stream it in the morning.
Look at my recent. I mean, my fucking Fallout overlay is underrated. It's custom. I made it all myself. It's underrated.
Can we look at it? Talk some shit.
What's up?
I mean, I got myself on the Pip-Boy and shit. Like, I look cool as fuck. I mean, if you guys are down to chat though, I'll keep going. But if not, or I'll keep it going. But if not, I won't.
I got my homie Earl streaming.
Oh, he's streaming right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Where that at? Oh wait.
He listens to custom music I made for him right now.
I've been really tempted to use some Suno on some shit, but not the same way you use it. I kind of just want to make some drum and bass bullshit just so I can put lyrics